I just want to say thank you for blowing your load. Keep us alive this session.
Hello, everybody. We're back for your favorite Saturday game at 8:30 Central Daylight Time, which is, of course, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, AP Age of Ashes. And as always, we are brought to you by Roll20. They are our great friends who have been sponsoring us for a very good while, gifting us things like the Game Master Guide, Starfinder AP Against the Aeon Throne, which of course you can see on Fridays. And they're doing something really nice for us on May 30th. James, what is that?
What?
What did they do for us on May 30th?
Oh, they didn't do anything. Oh, they're giving me Extinction Curse 1 and 2 on Tuesday.
That's right. And they're having us represent them at PaizoCon. So we want to give a big thanks to Roll20 because Roll the Roll chooses Roll20 each and every time we play. Because that's what, James?
What, Marshy?
What, Steven?
The bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That's right. Because Stone Cold.
That's how we
said so.
roll. That's how we roll.
Wow.
That's
you
line.
guys.
Uncle
just
Steve
just
Weiser's.
just gonna roll with me. I mean, is this what we're gonna do? Is this how you're gonna treat me?
Yeah,
What?
because
That's how we've been treating you, my man.
you're the dollar store brand Matt Mercer. Go for it.
Damn.
Maybe Matt Mercer is the dollar store brand Cody Miller.
Oh,
Have you seen that
Damn,
man's hair?
strong
I
words.
doubt that.
Listen,
strong words.
Have you seen my hair when I was 10 years younger?
No.
Hey,
Have you seen
I'm
my
not
hair
saying
when I was 10 years younger and had some?
Oh, I'll show you my hair, John, later, privately.
Is that a threat or a promise?
I don't know. You decide.
Sounds
But
like you're both going to need divorce lawyers.
What is going on here?
do we know any good lawyers, James?
We know Drew.
Oh, he's not a divorce lawyer. He's a intellectual property lawyer.
Yeah, he's IP.
Yep. Anyway, we are back, everybody, for Age of Ashes. And last week, you guys had quite the end of the session, didn't we? We stopped. You guys barely stopped a big old like alligator type animal from taking base route into the sea and having a good snack.
Oh god, that was so tense.
A healthy snack.
Just
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
was
that happened
very-
last week?
I
Damn.
know. Like you guys fought some Kruth.
I thought
That was 2 weeks
Beishra
ago.
was goner.
Yeah,
it
was-
was.
it was a risky pickle.
But I believe Hubert just leaping 30 feet into the water to swim his heavy armor wearing ass into the.
Is it
Hey.
just his ass that wears the heavy
It
armor?
was just his ass, yeah.
He is a bulky boy, and he is more than capable of carrying all of that into the water.
Well, I'm glad that Beishra is alive because I like that sweet little lizard.
You're a sweet little
But
lizard.
now we're here, and Beishra is not Kruth food. She is she's still down, still unconscious, because we're picking up right where we left off. And guys and lady, go.
Well, you want to take us to the
Oh, man, fuck,
Map?
guys, you
To the
gotta
map?
tell me. Jesus.
Holy cow! Every time with you, Cody.
Oh, I forgot about the
You'd
shark.
think one time you'd remember. Oh yeah, the shark body.
Oh yeah, I'll never remember the Marshy. Not ever.
No.
So is the
but
map
yeah.
all black for anybody else?
Just refresh. You'll be fine.
All right.
Because you don't have a token because you're not here.
Oh,
That's right.
Let me go get your token, pal.
That'll do. That'll do.
Oh boy, you're just
Yes.
gonna come rising out of the sea with a wet hot dish like Aphrodite.
Uh,
There you
so
go,
yeah,
bud.
Hubert comes, I guess, dragging Beishra's like floating body, just barely able to swim, and takes her to the shore. pulls himself up and just starts spitting out water and shaking himself off like a wet dog.
So just for context, where are we?
So we are in the
yes.
boathouse. Since
So-
Kurtz was
You're in you're in a little fishing town in Ravenall. You guys just stepped out of the gate, and this is the little fishing town that you saw, and there were slavers, fucking this town up, and you guys messed them up, saved some slaves, and they asked you to go to their boathouse because they thought it was gonna get burned down, but instead of arsonists who found alligator-like creatures who decided to have a snack with Petra.
So Kurz comes to just completely wrapped up in a fishing net. He is completely trapped.
how did I get here?
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Help! I can't reach my hot dish. Help!
But yeah, I'm hoping Jaren will be able to resuscitate.
Have I used battle medicine on you yet, Narcissa? Do you remember?
At the start of this combat, yeah.
I used battle medicine.
No, it would have been the normal medicine because it yeah, no, it was out of combat. It was just after we killed that big demon.
Yep. All right, so I will use battle medicine. I slam on her lizard chest, and I'm like, the gods aren't getting another one today. Go for 28 damage.
Not 28 damage.
Sorry?
Yeah, go for 28. No deity needed.
Heal.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Turns
yeah,
like,
awesome.
oh, I'll heal you. Stabs a knife into her.
I'll just do that first. Okay. She coughs and splutters, and her eyes come open. What happened?
Well, we were fighting those big alligator things, and you went unconscious. So we had to go in. I'm sorry?
Sorry, at the wet alligator, she gives a bit of a start and looks around. They're gone?
Oh, yeah, we dealt with them. They were about to drag you off to the ocean, but I was able to jump in and get you. Don't worry. We're all right.
Basha looks at you and says, "Thank you for saving me."
Oh, no problem. Gotta work together, right?
And then this look comes into her eyes, and she gets up and says, "They lied to us." She storms out of the building. She starts striding towards the villagers that were talking to us about the boathouse being burnt down. As she starts striding faster and faster, she gets down on all fours and really goes at a bit of a gallop.
Yeah, okay.
She finds the villagers, and with-
Yes. So you find that old woman who's the leader of the town, Zaralila, excuse me.
Well, what's going on? What happened? Do I need to run after her?
you
Yeah,
lied to
I guess
us.
She's like,
Yeah,
Whoa.
I chase after. I'm like, whoa.
she like, what do you mean?
Baisha slams her into the ground. She has one hand on her shoulder, the other hand on her neck, as if she's about to sink her fangs into her neck.
She's like slapping at your like arms. She's like, get off of me, please stop.
Ha! You lied to us. There are just animals in there, not pirates.
What do you
They were
mean?
going
We
to go
didn't lie?
away, and we nearly died.
Whoa.
I nearly died.
Hubert's gonna rush up at this point, I guess. Whoa!
She's
Hold
like
on.
this frail old woman. You see you see some of the townsfolk like they're like gasping, like, what do we do? What do we do? And this old woman is like just got slammed down by Baisha, who's probably quite a bit stronger than this old woman.
I'm sorry, it must be a bit of a misunderstanding.
She like scoots back. She's like, what is her problem?
Well, we didn't run into anybody trying to burn down the boathouse. There was some plans to, but we just kind of ran into some Kruth. I think Baisha's a bit confused about all of that then, right? And looking at Baisha, but kind of like, right?
Asia looks back between the older lady and Hubert, bares her teeth, says, they were just minding their own business.
Oh no, yeah, they were. Look, big misunderstanding. We got into a fight. We dealt with some truth. We had to kill him. Not great, but
you see at this point a younger, much younger, handsome, like just a very, very well dressed man steps forward. You met him. He was like a Nidalese diplomat that was part of the slave group. He steps forward. He's like, holds up his hands like, I assure you that Zaralila was meant no harm. And hands are up. He's in a non-threatening pose. He's like, these people are very simple fisher people. They don't mean anyone harm. I assure you, if she said that that she was afraid someone was going to burn down this boathouse, which is a central part of this village, then please, don't take it against her. If you found something else there, if you saw some crew that's, maybe they attacked and ate the other people that were in there. I'm not too sure, but these people we're just taking this we're going to be slaves. I was a part of that. They just wanted you to save, which was a very integral part to this village.
Oh yes. We're probably gonna head back there, make sure everything's okay. But I guess Bejar got a bit confused over there. We'll head back. We're sorry about any of that. Just a bit of confusion.
The old woman stands up and gathers herself, brushes her dress off, and stands a little bit taller. And she's like, "Which one of you are in charge?"
Well, I don't know if we have any.
Tilts their head and goes,
I don't know if any of us has.
I lean on Kurz, and I'm like, that's a good question, Kurz. Which one of us is in charge?
All right. I know this is the first time I'm meeting any of you. I am the secret benefactor of this entire expedition. Any questions? You can direct them to me.
What happened last week?
Oh, I was getting rocked out of my mind on fish whiskey.
Well, I don't know if any of us is a true leader, but why do you ask?
Despite she looks at Basra, misunderstanding, you did do us a great service in saving us, and we lost many, but you saved even more than we lost, and this town can go on because of your heroism. And as a village leader, I just think it is the right thing to do to hold a little feast in your honor tonight.
Are you what? You lost villagers to slavers. People are dead, and you want to hold a feast?
Dead. Yes,
What?
We will honor them. This is our way. We lost good people, and we will never get them back. And
back on the Elven home planet, there was a culture called the Irish who would do wakes for the dead and drink and celebrate their lives instead of mourn them. It sounds similar.
I'll see, Master Elf. I'm glad you can understand. I think it would have been a lot.
Home planet?
Yeah.
Elves are from a different planet in Pathfinder 2E.
And Pathfinder. Yeah.
Are they from Casterville?
Yep.
Yeah, they're from Casterville.
They use
I
the
was
elf
born under a
gates.
rock, so
They use the elf gates.
Well,
dwarves are the reason orcs have been unleashed on Galarian too, because you guys started moving towards the surface and pushed them out. If you'd have just stayed where you were, there would be no orcs.
Dwarves are basically gentrification personified.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit overgeneralizing to say you guys. I mean,
No,
way
I
before my
don't know
time.
if we've cleared out everything just to make sure. I mean, we just kind of dealt with some boathouse stuff, but I don't know if. I mean, Cody, was everything dealt with
Is
in
this
the
is the
boathouse?
slaver ship?
Wait, what was that?
Was everything dealt with in the boathouse, or because?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys are good now. There doesn't seem to be any more threats.
A no more slave
Alright.
ship, and we searched
Oh,
everything.
they're
we
all
could search.
gone. They're all dead.
I would like for you. I want to know. Does it seem like this lady is like actually like it was actually a misunderstanding, or hold on, or did they have a problem that they wanted handled and just used this? You know what I mean?
It's an excuse.
Yeah,
for
to
sure.
get
I
us.
mean,
for sense
what?
motive.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a perception check, but I'm
perception,
assuming
yeah.
it's a secret perception check.
Yeah,
I'll roll it. You can. I
no-
don't.
No, what's your perception?
I am plus 20.
I'll just tell you right off the bat. You got you know that by the evidence that you found, somebody was definitely planning to burn this place down.
Right. Well, I found it in the side room. Yeah, there was the.
Yeah. And
Alchemist fire.
she looking at her, she seems like when Bayshore attacked her, you could tell that she was genuinely wait, what, taken aback.
She just stands up, her shoulders heaving, and she says, "Stupid hatchlings should learn to think before they speak. But I'm sorry for attacking you."
And she's like, "Listen, whatever befell you in the boathouse, I'm very sorry. You had already saved us, and losing the boathouse would have been disastrous for the town. I wasn't thinking, but thank you for whatever you did in the boathouse. But and she's like, let us get off on the right foot. Let us have this feast tonight. We'll make merry, and then and in the morning we can all go our separate ways, and we can begin to kind of rebuild a little bit."
Just like this never happened. Anyway,
Exactly.
yeah, she accepts that.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh,
Before you
might have an
go,
answer.
before you go to your revelries and your, joyous occasion of the death of your friends and family members, have you ever heard of the Scarlet Triad?
She looks to you and she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know much."
But you have heard of them.
I mean, not really. No.
You're very quiet, Cody.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?
Well, yeah, but then we're looking at the top of your head.
Oh. Here, let me turn my mic up. How
There
about
you
now?
go.
That's not the first time for James, but
Whoa!
sorry.
Oh,
Whoa!
but do I sound better?
Oh, I got
About the same.
hero point from.
You have 2, actually, John. We all have 1 extra. You have 2 extra.
How about now?
I feel loved.
Keep
Nice.
going, Cody.
Any better?
Nope.
Better?
Nope.
Better?
Nope.
Oh boy, how about now?
Nope. This is going to be the next 20 minutes of the stream, guys.
I mean,
Dig
he's
in.
Being
fine.
able to physically move
No, I
your
mean, I
mic
don't understand
closer.
why I'm not.
No, he's fine. I don't see a problem with it.
Maybe it's just that Narcissa's louder than everybody.
Hold on, let me.
The
turn
Narcissus is
my-
a good level.
How about now?
There you go.
Okay.
Sure.
Can you hear me now?
Good. Okay. The old one looks. I'm sorry. I don't know what you speak of. Was that who attacked us? Is that what you're asking?
OOC, was that who attacked them? Do we know if that was them? Do we have any idea? Any clues?
You know that Scarlet Trade deal and trade,
Slave
slave
trade.
trade now. Yeah, that is something you know. So I mean, seems pretty coincidental that you found slave trade near Cantargo. But yeah, you see that the Nidalese diplomat is kind of looking at you a little bit, and and then the old woman is like, Okay, we let's just forget about any unpleasantries and try to just have a great time. We're gonna start this feast right away. And we're gonna get to work. We're gonna have a heck of a time tonight.
Is there a room where we could rest?
Oh, of course, of course.
Mhm.
And she's like, yes, yes. And one of the townsfolk who has a bigger house says, you can stay with me. I have a few extra rooms.
Let me know when we're there, Cody, so I can begin making healing checks.
Sure, that's fine. We can move on from this point.
Yeah, if we're gonna be resting, I could also use Soothe to heal as well, because I can cast Soothe as a 5th level healing spell.
Nice.
Or we can save that for when we really need it.
If we're going to be resting immediately after, there's no point in.
No, I mean resting like
Saving it.
10-minute rest. I don't mean
Okay.
like yeah.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Let me know. Let me know, Cody. Let me know.
I mean,
Well, I already said you're good.
yeah.
Okay. Here we go. First 10 minutes. Everyone except for Kurz can get 30 hit points back.
Nice.
I am
Nice.
super healed.
I am just under, but I'll be fine. I'll
Okay.
take more.
Anybody still hurting?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
tro-
I'm about a third. It's probably a halfway the way to go.
All right.
Crush is just like reading his books while being tended to.
All right. For 3 of us, then we all get back 36.
Nice. That is more than enough. I am full.
So much healing, God, it's so dumb. How hurt are you? Are you sure you still need some more love?
Yeah. What's 58 plus 36?
Oh, just hit plus 36 in the green
91.
box. It'll do it for you.
94.
94.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
been a
put plus
long day.
36. It'll do it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. One more.
Yeah, I'll hit you again.
Hit me, baby. One
Especially
more
when
time.
Shut your
Oh,
mouth.
no, only 23.
That's all good. That's
All right,
That's
I'm
good.
out of here. Okay.
I mean, we've only been resting for 40 minutes. I could hit you again. No,
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be some time before the feast. You got a couple
it's
of
only been
hours.
30
to kill.
minutes. I'll hit you one more time.
okay. Oh, cool. I'm up to full now.
So for the people who followed last week, and for maybe some of the players, let's take a little just quick run back of like we went through this gate because we found information that the Scarlet Triad was through here.
Right.
What else did we know about coming through here?
We know that Kintargo is the main capital of the, I don't know if they're called countries here, but of Ravenol.
Yeah,
which
Ravenol is a country. Mhm.
It split off of Chiliax, which is a slave nation,
Mhm.
and they have banned all slavery. And the Scarlet Triad is a mercantile group that we have somehow come across the information that on the down low they trade in slavery.
And we came through in an attempt to like figure out more about this.
And we found a small town called, do we know the name of this little town?
Oh shit, I forgot what it was. Give me a second.
Not
Oh, that's
to
a
derail
really
things
weird
too
name.
much, but because people were singing Britney Spears, have you guys heard about Britney Spears claiming to have beaten Usain Bolt's 100-meter dash record?
Oh yeah, that thing, majig.
The poor girls and their
It
mental
is-
health.
You're in Cypress Point.
What if she did, though?
Cypress Point. What if she did? I mean, then she did.
That'd be amazing.
She's faster than Usain Bolt. Hey,
Which is amazing.
we love to see. it.
Anyway, so
I
we're
hope she's
Cypress.
trolling at this
So we're
Cypress
in
Point.
Cypress
Mhm.
Point.
And when we arrived, they were,
They were attacking and doing a slave raid, basically.
Yeah.
well,
Mm,
and we
it was
stopped
fucked
that.
up.
You know what? This and there's there was like a slave ship with the one-eyed dude with his big club.
Ooh.
You guys,
And we don't
We
have any
dispatched him.
further leads or any no documents. Nothing was found.
I mean,
Afterwards,
you
so-
know that, you know that Cantargo is your destination. You know that you need to. You've heard on several occasions the Sunset Imports
Which is located in Kintargo.
cargo, and then of course
Maybe we can take a boat to Kintargo from here.
I'm on a boat.
Then you know that the Knoll slave trader, Lasloon,
Mm.
which is what you've then that's basically all the information you have at this point.
Okay.
But we're gonna jump ahead to the feast now. And you guys are, basically being, kind of thanked by all the townsfolk. Could have been a lot worse for them. Um, they're they're honoring you with their feasts, as they'll always remember you. And at this point, they kind of let you guys off to do your thing. Some people wave in and stuff like that. They're all having a good time, and of course, Kurz is getting smashed.
Is Jaren drinking?
No.
Yeah, Jaren probably doesn't drink.
I'm
No, he
getting
does.
just 6 sheets to the wind on fish whiskey.
Does
which
he?
they're
Do you
just
even
fucking
have
with me, it
like
doesn't
like
exist.
a water cup or anything?
No, I don't think so. I would say Jaren is probably like leaning against some wall somewhere, like
His
really
back's pain on
just
the back of his hand.
pissed about this whole thing, like why
Yeah.
we're having a feast for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Hmm.
course.
Hold on, Cody. What's? Hold on a second. How do I
What's up?
whisper something to you?
Just send it to me in Discord.
Okay.
Just say it really quietly.
Yeah,
We
real
promise we
quietly.
won't.
Hey, send me something, John. I want to hear you sweet whispers.
Wow, this got really seedy real quick.
Everybody,
Real fast.
turn away. You don't.
Yeah, just don't look while he talks to me, so you guys
That's how
can't hear it.
works.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm not looking at my screen.
I'll take my glasses off.
Okay, well, all right. If that's sure thing.
Oh,
Well, now I'm curious.
ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, for
oh
sure.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Go for it.
Oh, I mean, like not like does it happen and like noticed or not?
Oh, I mean, here, I'll tell you what.
Well, my perception DC is 30, so good luck with those rolls.
Oh, we being sneaky.
But is your perception flat-footed because you're so?
I can't be caught flat-footed by Prashta.
Oh,
Damn.
It's a plus 15 for Tinker.
Okay, plus 15.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a 15 Tinker needs to roll if it's perception DC.
Yeah. Well,
You better not start pussyfooting around.
So
I mean,
that,
I don't think she cares if she's seen or not, but
No, yeah. So, Jaren, you notice Tinker kind of, coming up towards you. And then Tinker comes up to you, looks up to you, and then she lifts up her leg and pisses on your boot.
and she says, "Stop being a dick," and then runs away.
Huh.
So that happened.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty then.
My
Jaren
party
seems
goes
okay with
on.
it.
Well, my boots have been in dirtier things than cat piss, so
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fair enough.
Alright, so did Kurz see that?
Unlikely. He's been doing lines off the fish.
Yeah, no, Kurtz can't see anything.
I was about to say, because if Kurz saw that, he's gonna make a huge fucking scene about it,
Kurtz
laughing
didn't
his
see anything.
ass off.
Oh, give me perception. See if you saw it, because Kurz is very, very drunk.
Yeah, I am Fey dead. Perceive.
Oh boy, what is going on here?
Oh yeah, you see it.
So Prashta then is like, now Tinker, that's not very nice. Now while Jaren is being a dick to people for no reason, doesn't mean we should pee on him.
Kurz is just dying laughing about this. Like, is nobody else noticing this? What? What? Can you do that? Is that allowed? What the fuck? Is that allowed?
It's
What's Jaren doing at the moment? Just passing.
Yeah,
him
Jaren's, Jaren, as you're standing there, you see that Nidali's man. Here, I'll show what he looks like to you guys.
up.
Jaren lifts the targeted foot up and shakes his boot a little bit. And
Little
just goes
snake leg.
back to standing
Oh.
there.
Ooh, Nidalee diplomat's a bit hunky.
Yeah, look at him. He's a little heartthrob.
It's got a lip ring.
Oh,
A
yeah,
lip
it's-
ring.
yeah,
Like a
yeah,
lip
he's
ring
a
or
little
is
edgy.
it-
He's a little
Yeah.
edgy.
Is it a lip ring or is it just paint?
No, it's just a,
It's lip ring.
It's definitely a lip ring.
But it's not actually pierced. It's just like tight
That's-
to his lip.
yeah.
No.
It's one of those.
It's a
fake
clip
ones.
on.
It's a clip on.
So he looks up to you. He walks up
magnetic.
to you and he's like,
Watch where
he's
you
this-
step.
He's this lanky human. He's just like he kind of looks a little elvish. His ears a little bit elongated, as you can kind of see. He's got very dark green eyes. He kind of looks at you, and he like strokes his jawline a little bit. He's like, "Not having fun?"
No.
Well, these are simple folk. They don't, they don't really seem to celebrate much. Ooh, they don't seem to really celebrate too much. So I suppose they're just using this as a way to escape.
I know all about traveling with simple folk.
Wow.
He's like, I can see that, but I can kind of gather from your energy that you might be closer to the leader of this group. You
I
seem
point to Kurz.
No.
him.
Well, why not?
Good sir, as stated previously, I, despite having never met any of you until today, am the secret benefactor of this entire expedition.
Oh well, I suppose.
So direct all questions my way.
He's like, well, my name.
Hold
is...
on, I have to do this flip cup real quick.
Oh boy.
No.
It's- it's-
You hold that. I gotta go real fast.
Rostra's using Mage Hand to just block all your shots.
he looks at you. He's
I'm
like,
terrible tonight.
my name is Heleka Shadeborn.
All right. Oh
Hadeborn.
Mekalaka hi, mekahiniho.
Yep.
How you doing?
And he's like, yes, very good. He's like, I'm a representative of the Umbral Court in Nidal.
Okay,
Wow,
the Umbrella Corporation and Nipple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure.
Oh
And-
boy.
Oh, that's
This fish
oh, I
whiskey is
have Blue
awful.
Moons in there. Can I get one of those? Appreciate
Frankly,
it.
terrible. Is it?
What's going on?
What was that?
What's going on?
Oh, my wife was getting me a beer.
He was bound down to his deity.
Ah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he kind of looks. He's like strokes his jawline a little bit, and he's like, "I was on my way to Cantargo to speak to the Silver Council when I was captured by these slavers. Nasty business.
Going to the Chrysler Silverdome. Okay.
I was very, very appreciative that you came along and rescued me, and of course, these fine people of this town.
Of course.
Thank you.
We're heroes.
Yeah, obviously, and you seem to be very capable of how do I say, just taking care of business. Which, of course, I
Great
have.
businessman. I have many briefcases.
Great. Are you guys on your tour going towards Cantargo at all?
I'm not a contortionist. No.
So I'm gonna give Kurz. I'm gonna sit down and give him something to drink.
Hit me
Kurz,
with it.
drink this. It's delicious.
L'chaim.
It's a quicksilver mutagen, so it'll actually just make all your social skills get a +2.
So it pulls you together. You're like, wow. Okay.
This might taste worse than the
I'll type it in.
this may taste worse than the fish whiskey. It's actually killing my buzz. Sorry, we're talking about Cantargo? Yeah, go ahead there.
What exactly is it that you want? While the GM is not paying attention,
I can hear you.
Oh, backwards.
doesn't seem to care what's going on. You
I
see,
can.
much like the so-called gods of this world.
Aaron,
Mm,
please, the grown-ups are talking.
I'm a god.
So what do you want?
Yeah, he's listening. He's like, well, if you could be
Or silver
persuaded
tongue.
to be to head to Cantargo with me, I could of course pay you to protect me, because as this has shown me, I am of course vulnerable, and I need bodyguards and companions. You all seem like such fun. Of course, I need to get to the to the Silver Council to establish trade and cultural exchange between uh, myself and, of course, Kintargo and Ravenall. It's very important that I go.
Absolutely. I would have to con- consult the rest of my group, of course, because we
It's
generally like to
fine.
make.
We're headed towards Kintargo anyway. We will be more than happy to accompany.
I'm trying to make a deal here.
There's no deal to be made here, Kurz.
Yeah, and
I put my arm around Kurz. I'm like, Kurz, did you not hear the man speak? He speaks for an entire nation. Nadal. He's trying to start diplomatic.
and if things get, of course, a little rowdy on the road, I can provide healing. I'm not the most gifted of healers, but I can do some. I would, of
It's
course,
gonna
provide
fucking
that
hurt.
free of charge.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me?
What?
You would blaspheme my group with your divine magics?
Well, I mean, I don't have to heal you, of course.
Who do you serve?
Zan Kuthan.
Do I know who Zon Kuthon is?
I mean, you can make a religion check.
Is that actually in the book?
Zan Kuthan is in the book. Yeah, I mean, he's
Okay,
right
look
here.
at it.
The
Is
check?
it?
Okay. Just wanted to know. No bonus to that. 21.
Ooh.
Okay, Zan Kuthan is, of course, is one of the.
It's the evil god where they
Yes,
like
he's-
cut
he's
their
one of-
legs and arms off
yep.
and
Yeah, he's a very evil god.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the most evil gods. And, he's called the Dark Prince or Midnight Lord or the Prince of Pain. And
Oh wow, I
his worshippers are sadists and masochists.
I did not
kind
vibe
of
with
people.
this guy one bit. I really do not vibe with him. but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
part
no,
of this
I mean,
conversation.
give me a, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's from Indal, which,
worships that stuff, yeah.
mhm. They're they're like spookier, they're spooky people. So I mean, Hubert, I mean, once he mentions the doll, you're already just put off.
I'm not part of this
from-
conversation.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't know.
So I mean, once you learn that, you're going to be put off, and he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
very, and there's something odd about the man too. I mean, he claims to be elven. He does have the pointed ears, but he doesn't quite have totally elven features. And he.
Kurz, what's your response to this? You and Jaren's interaction here.
So, Nadal, eh? That seems like it's a fun place.
Oh, have you
Still-
been?
No, I only know it by reputation, unfortunately.
No.
But despite what my cohort here has said, I do believe that this is something we should probably consult our entire group with, as
It'll be
business-
fine. What could Zon Kuthon take from us that Saren Ray hasn't already?
here's an idea. It can take away our respect for you. So please quit interrupting me. Now, I feel like we should probably work with our group because some of them may be uncomfortable with us making a deal without consulting them.
Fair
That's all
enough.
I have to say.
I will accompany you.
Well, I appreciate I don't want to be a bother, of course. I mean, I
No
do want to get to.
bother.
I can seek elsewhere if this is going to. I understand, what my people and perhaps my god. You don't really seem to be fond of any gods.
Of course not. They're terrible.
Well, that is. Faith is an interesting thing. What did you say your name was?
Me or Kurz?
You.
I'm Jaren.
Jaren, faith is an interesting thing, Jaren. Maybe you just haven't found yours yet. But if you do need time to discuss with your team or
No,
your
when will
group,
you be ready to leave?
in the morning, I plan to set out as soon as I could. This whole flavor business has left me, I guess, ready to get to Kintargo. While Kintargo is not exactly a bastion of, safety, it is definitely a bigger city, and I could find people to help me when I get there. But it is a 3-day journey, so I would like to leave as soon as possible.
Well, we have a ship. Would it be faster by ship?
Oh, I mean, we could go by ship, but do we have the full crew to man it? I certainly could be. I'm no help on the ocean. I'm not one for sailing.
Kurz, do we have a full complement to crew a ship?
It's hard to say if you have a full complement when you have not spoken with the full complement. So far, it sounds like you have a complement of 1 until we have consulted the rest of the team.
Fair enough.
Listen, just give me your decision in the morning, and I will find you, please. I don't mean to be bothered, but we'll talk tomorrow. And he kind of bows a little bit, and he turns and leaves to go somewhere else. And then, yeah, before you guys have your talk, the old woman just kind of, she comes up to you. She's like, many of the town folks have come together to give you some valuable things. We don't have much, but they felt we have to do something else for you. So she's like, we have a collection of items that you could use or sell or anything. And she basically get presented with like a collection of gold and art pieces and free food and a bunch of other shit that ends up being worth about 1,200 gold pieces.
That's nice.
So how much was that again?
1,200.
1,200 roughly.
Yeah. And yeah.
All right.
Put that in party treasure, Rashta.
I have not yet. I was just catching up because I was typing. I can put it in if you want.
I got it.
Thank
No,
you.
it's all in Presta treasure.
Nice. So many books to buy.
Oh, Kurz died.
What?
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh
what?
no, we lost Curse.
What happened?
some shenanigans, I guess. Ooh. Oh well.
Coming back.
Doesn't seem like it. From Discord.
Did he leave Discord?
Yeah.
Is he gone?
What do you mean you left Discord?
Let's take a 5-minute break, guys.
All right.
What is this? He says I'm gonna have to step away. we are back. Sorry about the little interruption there. We just had a personal issue the player had to go deal with. So we are back now. Unfortunately, Steven won't be joining us this week. But everyone else is here except for John. He's going to get some sort of adult beverage because he likes
He's an
to
adult.
have
He is an adult.
and likes to have a little bit of fun. I mean, he could.
Nobody heard my cool joke.
Well, we
No.
did.
We got it.
All right. So I'm assuming since Steven is not here, we will just go to bed and we'll restart in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I will explain what's going on to my companions. The Needlese diplomat has asked for us to protect them for a 3-day trip to Kintargo, the capital of Ravenel. They obviously want to work some kind of I don't know, diplomatic relations between the countries. And since he was captured by slavers earlier and was freed by us here, he doesn't feel safe continuing on his own. Kurz thought that the fact that he's a worshiper of Zon Kuthon, some, I don't know, evil guy who like cuts arms and legs off or something, would be an
You
issue, but
mentioned-
I didn't think it would be.
You mentioned all that stuff, Sankuthon stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's the greatest idea to help out someone that's so I guess hellbent on harming people, right?
Well, he doesn't do it around us or in our company.
That doesn't make it okay.
Is it for us to choose what a nation decides to worship?
Is
I
his
mean-
tribe considered untrustworthy?
Well, I mean, can I do a relation check just to because I feel like I know of Nidal.
I mean,
Or,
well, you can. I mean, you can do a society check to know about Nidal, the country.
Well, I feel like I know about.
I mean,
Zonkuthon and stuff.
Nidal-
Can
I mean,
see how much I know of Zonkuthon?
Yeah, exactly. You know about Nidal, but you know, what do you want to know?
Well, I'm just gonna roll the check. Like just
Okay, religion. I mean,
31.
Nidal. I mean, of course, is associated with Zon Kuthon, which is a very very evil deity, right? Nidal's fucking flag, like banner, is a skull with like, chains coming out of its eyeballs.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Saren Ray is not his enemy though.
no,
No, it's not that we're enemies, but it's the idea of like.
yeah. But they do
Zonkuthon, one
worship
of the-
Desna. They do worship. There are Desna, quite a few Desna worshippers there as well, and Asmodeus. So it
That's not better. Sorry.
no, it's not.
Looking
yeah.
at Zonkuthon, it is anathema or whatever it's pronounced as to provide comfort to those who suffer, which is
And
literally
Serenra's
like
is
Seren
literally.
Ray is comfort those who are suffering. so
So
that's
you
why
could
I'm
say
like,
philosophically they're quite opposed.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not comfortable with a worshiper of Zon Kuthon because it's not exactly, vibing with your particular deity, right?
yeah, I'm if everyone's gonna go give the okay on bringing this guy along, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna like it.
We have to get to Kintargo.
Yeah, we can do that on our own. I don't see why we have to bring this sadist along, essentially.
I mean, if he's paying us to protect him, then we won't have to deal with him and the people he's paying to protect him as we travel.
Keep
You
your
think they're gonna
friends
attack
close and your
us?
enemies closer.
I think so.
I'm a follower of Nethys, and Nethys is about outcomes, not necessarily the path. If this would be the best method, then so be it.
Mm.
So
We should definitely keep an eye on him.
He even offered to heal you.
Can he actually heal us? Because it seems like he can only cast harm, but that's besides the point.
He's a cleric.
His
Like I said earlier, if
his
he heals,
divine
it's not
font would be harm.
pleasant.
He could
Yeah, his divine-
memorize heal spells.
Okay.
I told him no.
Told him no travel or no healing. Sorry.
No healing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take any healing from someone who worships an evil god.
Yeah, from someone who worships a god. Sheesh. Who would want to be healed by them?
Okay. Well, nevertheless, if we're all gonna give him the A-OK, I guess I'll let him join us, but don't be surprised if we have to kick him out halfway along the way.
Why would we kick him out? Why wouldn't we just
Look,
kill
if
him?
if he causes any problems, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, that's okay." I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. If he
Shouldn't-
shuts up and sits down, then we're fine.
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like Benzler would have tried to redeem him. And I just walk away. I leave Hubert to ponder whether his brother is a better worshiper than he is.
Oof.
Hubert is obviously hurt by it, but he's gonna go forward. He's you know what?
Prashta rolls his eyes and just is like, whatever the Elvish word for children is.
Probably human.
Yeah.
That's where the word for the whole race of
Yeah.
humans comes from.
Damn.
Human's the Elven word for child. Petulant child. Just
I'm like,
straight
I'm
up-
sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that, Prashta?
Oh, I was just calling everybody a human.
No,
A
okay,
non-elf.
okay.
You know, a
But
petulant
I'm-
child.
Yeah.
I am halfling, but anyway.
Means you're an embryo.
You're a fetus.
Wow.
There's
Anyway,
an
before
abortion
that
joke
go-
in there somewhere,
That's-
but I'm
nope,
not going there.
Nope.
What is
So-
going on here?
I have no idea. It's gotten off. It's gone off the rails.
What
Get it
has-
back
More or
on.
less, we've decided to go with him.
I'm,
but
I'm
very
waiting
cautiously.
for the game master to step in
Yeah.
and be like, morning comes and.
I mean, it's morning time, and he does approach you guys.
Morning always comes first.
Oh, boy. And he comes to you, Jerry, and he's like, have you decided to accompany me?
Of course we have. Why wouldn't we?
Very good. That makes me feel at ease, knowing I'll be safe traveling.
There are a few rules.
Hubert
though.
would have told or Hubert would have been told last night by Prostya that Tinker would definitely piss on his boot too.
I will piss on your boot, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Not your boot, but this Kingster guy.
Ah, okay.
There are a few conditions to this though.
What are they?
No harm is to come to any innocents along the way.
I see.
We will
I can-
protect you. We will not help you spread your god's whatever he wants, does, or sees. Fair enough?
He nods. Though I mean, I can agree to these terms.
And two, we will be paid very well.
Yes, I will provide you payment when we get there. I just need to feel at ease. And of course, I'm sure we'll become very good friends along
Oh,
the way.
I believe you and Hubert will become great friends. He's very interested in hearing about your fall or why you chose to worship such a darkness as the Midnight Lord as he tries to redeem your heart. And then I
That's
just
a
walk
funny
away
joke, Jared.
because this seems so funny to Jaren that like the Redeemer and the Painbringer or whatever are going to be like all hanging out. It's great for me.
If you say that and you walk away, I'm going to come up to him. I don't want to hear a single word from you during this entire trip. I hope you understand.
Wait, you tell
Talk
him
about
to?
mixed messages.
Yeah, no, I say that straight up to his face.
He's like,
Well, I mean, straight up to his belly button. You are a halfling.
All right, hey.
he looks down, and she's like, I mean you no harm. Would you say your name was?
My name is Hubert.
Hubert, I mean you no harm. I mean, just because we worship deities that don't necessarily see eye to eye, doesn't mean we can't be friends.
I said I don't want to hear a word from you. I will
Well-
go forward and I will protect your spine. But don't say anything about it.
He looks at you, he's like, I happen to be quite chatty sometimes. And he walks away. He's like, and he looks back, he's like, I'm gonna gather my stuff and we shall be on the road soon, huh?
Fine.
Very good.
Mhm.
And he grabs the rest of his stuff, meets up with you guys, and you guys head off to the road in Catargo. And you see that he's spending his time. He kind of gravitates towards Prashta a little bit. He's in. He's like, well, it's like, how did you find yourself with this group, Master Elf?
Following the waves of change. I've just been seeing where where the knowledge and the spirits take me.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I'm on my way to, of course, get trade between our nations, but also, my area of expertise is in Veilstrack.
What does that mean? Out of character? What is it?
Well, you got to give me a check on that one.
I'm not even like, it's in Veilstruck. Is that like a place, a thing? Like, I don't even know what you're talking.
So Veilstrack are creatures. So you give me knowledge. Give me for planes, extra planar.
Is it?
Arcana usually.
Yeah. Please do this. What'd you get? 30. Okay, yeah. So Veilstrack.
Nice.
So yeah, you know what these are. They are outsiders. They're cruel fiends from the shadow plane, obsessed with sadomasochism and self-perfection.
Self-perfection?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
How do you spell them?
Velstrac. He's like, we're going to work to see to kind of bridge the gap between these misunderstood creatures and Cantargo, so people aren't so.
Well, what exactly is misunderstood about them? I mean, I have a pretty deep understanding of these Velstrack, and I've never heard of them as anything but.
Always,
Yeah.
I mean, they're shunned. They don't like to be. People don't like to see them around, and I think I just want to change that. So if I plant these ideas now in the Silver Council, then perhaps they'll be more accepted.
And then, based on my knowledge, like I know these things are like evil, right?
Oh, yes, they are lawful evil creatures. They are not. They thrive on fear and pain.
So the 3rd century author Plato did a dissertation on these Velstrack, and they were very clearly evil and fed on the fear of humans. This is known fact. I don't understand what you mean by them being misunderstood. I'm very confused by this.
This is exactly my point. They're not going to go around the street whipping people to death. They're intelligent and beautiful creatures.
Powerful, I would agree. And there's some beauty in power.
Of course.
Tinker goes to pee on his boot, and I just shake my head.
Yeah, no.
Not yet.
Keep your, I'm quite allergic to cats.
Good to know.
And
It's me turning into a big lion.
Yeah, and you guys.
How does he travel, by the way? Has he got like a suitcase or he's got a cart or something?
Tinker walks.
No, he travels very, very light. He's just got a bag with him. He's like, yeah, he's like, I travel. I try to keep my travel very light. You never know when you're going to need to make a quick getaway. As you've noticed, there are some nasty people around.
Didn't work, they did it.
No, we were caught unawares. You see, they came in the middle of the night and just raised hell.
We?
What
Were you with
they?
others?
Oh, I was no, just it's just me here. It was just me going to Cantargo.
Mm-hmm. Bersha puts off this sort of air of thinking he's a bit stupid for being a diplomat and going by himself and without proper an escort or anything.
I will say that you do get a little bit of an inkling that he's not being forthright.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is he fifth rate or?
Yeah, he's sixth rate actually.
Oh,
Wow,
6
that's
right.
like-
Okay.
Sorry, that's
As long as he's
low-hanging
not
fruit.
7th, it's fine.
Yes.
So
Can I
who-
try and make a perception check to figure out what exactly he's not being truthful about?
No, I mean you'd have to like try to suss it out of him.
Okay.
So you mean you can try diplomacy if you want.
Oh, I don't want. Let's see. I was just going to ask him. When the Uruxi send negotiators and diplomats to other clans, they usually send escorts. Diplomats being such valued members of the clans, in case they should be set upon by animals or by others who wish to see the diplomacy fail. I'm surprised you didn't have an escort.
Oh, I thought my skills with magic would be all I needed. Just they, I thought that my superiors trusted me to go take care of this job. But I looks like I was wrong. I do feel a bit silly not getting any help on my way to Cantargo.
The Silver Council, what is it? I haven't heard of it before.
Oh, they're the ruling class in Cantargo. Yes, they're.
So, I suppose they wouldn't send just anybody to negotiate with the Silver Council.
He kind of laughs a little bit, well, maybe a little nervously. Like, yeah, they sent their best in me. I absolutely.
Basha just ponders this a little bit. She's not quite sure what direction to take the conversation in anymore. So
And he's like, have you been to Cantargo before?
No, I haven't left the territory of my tribe.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm going to say the Morangi Expanse, even though they probably have a name for it themselves.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm from the swamps down south.
I see the Mwangi. That's quite exotic.
Well, not to me, I guess. To people who haven't been there before.
Yes, I have not made my way down. I've heard many things, many wonderful creatures from there.
I would say that your welcome would depend on how well you integrate yourself into the circle of life. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that.
Well, I imagine
A wee away, a wee mo.
be far too hot for me. I prefer the cold.
Yes, I certainly know about preferring different climates.
Yes.
It's much too cold for me here. Although I have found I can actually warm my body up by consuming freshly killed flesh.
Oh well, I'm glad you could find a way to make yourself more comfortable.
Let's hope I don't get too cold.
He looks. He's like, let's hope not. And yeah, you guys, um, you know, walk with him through the next couple days. He looks to you guys. You know, he's talking to you guys. He's telling you that he's very happy to get to Cantargo to see the very many people he knows. You guys having a hard time hearing me?
Oh, no, we're good. Sorry.
Just stream.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Here.
Yeah, that's it's noticeable to me when you get closer.
Is this? Here, let me try. Is this better? Okay.
I mean, I can hear you just fine, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why
I
it's
don't know.
not. coming
I've
across
turned
the
my mic
stream.
up. I mean, this is.
I mean,
shouldn't be an issue.
It's based on the sound coming out of my headset, so I don't.
Well, either way,
We should hear everybody the same. I don't know.
But yeah, he's just quite. He seems very happy to be in your guys' company. Like he
seems
very
happy.
He's very talkative to everybody. Like he's quite taken by all of you. Like he seems very generally excited to be having someone to talk to.
I spend most of the time avoiding notice, so it may seem like I'm not even there to him.
No.
I would probably be doing detect magic.
Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't ran anything nefarious or anything like that, and by the third day, you guys see Cantargo is coming into view. And I have a wonderful Cantargo map for you guys to see.
Ooh. I gotta switch over to the map for the viewers.
Yeah, this is the city of Cantargo.
Okay.
Which way are we coming in? South?
You are coming in from the south. Yes.
It's a nice map.
It is. It's a really nice map.
That is. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yep, this is Cantargo. This is the seat of Ravenall. Lots of it's in a very prime location. And yeah, he's like Cantargo. It's great to be here. I cannot wait to meet with the council and meet with my friends. It's going to be quite exciting, I assure you.
You've been here before?
Yes, a couple of times. I've made quite a few friends while I was here. He kind of looks at you guys. Is like, do you guys have business in town?
Besha looks at Jaren and Prashta to answer that question.
I'm always looking to chew gum and learn more magic, so I'm traveling the world to
find more gum.
To find more gum and magic.
I'm specifically looking for an end to the Scarlet Triad.
The mercantile group?
They're slavers.
Slavers, you say?
Yes.
In Ravenall?
Shocked that there's gambling at this establishment.
I mean,
it has only been a few years since they broke away from
they made quite the showing to outlaw slavery to distance themselves from the Chiliacs.
Have you ever heard the story of Darth Lincoln?
No, I have. Please regale me with this tale.
He once freed the slaves in a part of his country, and hundreds of years later, it's still an issue. It's been about James Crow laws. James Raven laws. Sorry.
James Raven. Oh,
Nice. That was good. That was good. We'll give you that one.
Are we walking through the city at this point, or still at the gate?
No, yeah, you guys are pretty much at the gate now.
Okay. Are there guards like sort of checking people on the way in and out?
I mean, it's not very hard to get into Cadargo, right? It's a populous city. It's the bastion of trade in this area.
Coastal liberal elites.
Yeah, exactly, coastal liberal elites. As you can see, it's a very big. It's a pretty big city, much bigger than Breach Hill for sure.
What
What
can you
level
describe
city
the
is this?
parks?
Sorry.
I believe the city is what's
I
level.
think
should
it's
be level-
7.
It's 7. Yeah, 7 is what I believe. 7 or 8. Can't remember.
I just need the ballpark.
Yeah.
It's 7.
It's 7. Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Could you describe the parks that we walked past on the way through? Because I noticed there's a big green areas and some water.
Yeah.
a
I mean,
little bit as well.
there's a couple designated, like parks for people to kind of enjoy. It's a very interesting thing. There's a lot of a lot of trees and gardens, and it's very beautiful.
Does it look natural, or does it look like they've been planned out
it
and
looks
planted
like
in
it's
rows?
been landscaped.
Okay, yeah, okay. So Bressa's feeling quite uncomfortable at this point because she sees something that's supposed to be nature, but it's just screaming, artificial and restricted. She really feels like the trees that she's being pressed in from all sides.
Are you going to be
in this
okay,
place.
Baishra?
I don't know. It might depend on how long we're here for.
You're not going to turn into a cat and piss on my boots, are you?
No, but I might turn into a cat to set off his allergies.
No.
Is there
No,
an inn along the
I
way?
will. I think that was to Cody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can definitely find an inn. Let me actually get here what's actually in town.
Ooh.
Ooh. Pretty sure they have stuff marked for this stupid
Oh.
thing.
Thank
Yes,
you
okay.
for the hero point to Jaren.
Sure.
For the Lincoln reference, nice.
Hey man, Darth Lincoln is the greatest
Darth
Sith
Lincoln.
Jedi of ever to exist.
Absolutely.
I have
I'm quite
three-
interested that. Sorry.
I have 3 hero points right now. I have so many hero points.
That's that's almost innumerable.
I find it very interesting that the whole city is basically connected in two halves by one bridge.
Is it only one bridge?
Yeah, it's just
It,
one.
on the map, yeah. I mean, there might be more that I can't see, but there's a castle on the south side,
Yeah, I
side,
see it.
and there's a gated community. I think, but that must be for the rich people
Yes.
on the north.
Actually, no. You guys are coming from the north.
Oh, we are?
Okay.
Yep, you're coming.
Okay.
You're on.
Yeah.
You're on
Well,
the-
there's like a point keep in the center.
Yeah,
of
you,
the-
you so for my thing, yeah, you get those there's the little like jumble of little circles in the top center.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're coming into, where the road goes through.
You mean the 4
Oh, yeah.
towers?
Yeah, the 4 towers.
Yeah,
That's right.
okay.
That's where you're coming in through.
Is that like
yeah.
the 2 towers, but twice as many?
Exactly. Exactly. And yeah, you're gonna pass by some markets and stuff like that coming in. Yeah, there's a couple of taverns that you could easily find.
I'm specifically looking for an inn, not just somewhere to get a drink, but somewhere
No,
to.
you have an inn. There's an inn where you guys could kind of settle in.
Is there a more upscale inn? I don't want to be down in the dregs anymore.
Sure.
Yeah,
He's
since
become
the-
accustomed to a lifestyle.
Since the Needleese are paying for it this time.
A certain lifestyle.
Oh, I see. You wanna get a little fancy.
Well, yeah, this guy's gonna pay us good for this journey that took 3 days and we didn't even do anything. What's the deal with the stuff north of the gate? Is that a shanty town?
The stuff north. of the
Yeah, there's
gate.
a bunch of
There's 3 on the
Buildings out-
south, but there's only 1 up north.
there's a cluster of buildings outside of the wall near the north road. There's a dock section outside of the walls on the
Sure.
west side, and then 3 clusters of buildings on the southern end of the town.
They look like Flea's Bottom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
I didn't know you were a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan.
Who isn't? Am I right?
So let me see here. I'm trying to see exactly because there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Cargo at a glance. Yeah, that's basically kind of what it is. Like this, like just very like rundown area.
Would Jaren be happy if we stayed anywhere but except for there?
Yeah, I mean,
I would stay there too. Jaren's not. I mean, it was just recently
Yeah, I
that
mean-
everyone learned Jaren comes from money, so.
Yeah, and
that's
like
true.
the gated area is indeed like the noble district.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if you want to find like, are you looking for stuff like around like entertainment and things like that? Because you can go to like there's a big district for that as well. You can find a nicer inn.
Trying to figure out. I mean, I don't think I really care too much.
Yeah, I mean you. Yeah, no, you. I mean, yeah, if you go to, you can find like a nice inn kind of near the noble district that seems to suit your purpose.
Mhm.
It's just right outside the gates.
What time of day is it at the moment?
Yeah, it's still by the time you get there, it's midday.
Okay, so we've got a fair bit of time to do stuff before we sort of settle
yes.
down. Bayash is going to turn to Heleka and say, I guess you know where you're going now? In the city?
Oh, me? Oh,
Sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I got some. The meeting isn't until a little bit later today. I'm glad that I was. I mean, I got here a little bit later than I had hoped. But yeah. I mean, you guys got stuff to do. I mean, I've been really enjoying hanging out. We can grab a drink.
Is our,
if I keep you guys company, I mean, I can show you around.
is our deal finished? Or do you need us with you
I mean,
for longer?
no. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, you got there's a really good inn near the noble district. I can show you guys. We can hammer out the details there, or if you guys are in a hurry, I guess we could part ways now.
What does everyone else want to do?
Yeah, he definitely seems like he doesn't necessarily want to leave you guys.
Okay.
He's not,
So,
Just out of character, I'm not seeing any reason to keep him around. Like,
yeah, I mean, other than he's like,
does he not have somewhere to go, or does he need us to escort him there as well? Or
I mean, for what he has told you, he's got friends here. He's fine, but he doesn't seem to particularly want to leave you guys. He kind of seems to want to keep hanging out.
Okay. Well, that's dodgy as fuck. But it sort of seems to me that he might have enemies in the city as well as friends, or maybe he doesn't have any friends at all.
I mean, you can ask him.
Do you have friends? No, I mean, I don't. I think he's
What
just
a
gonna
dick.
lie.
you
Sorry.
have friends? Really, you don't. Hang out a little. I'm actually looking for a map of Cantargo that I can throw up for viewers. It's a little better and easier for them to see.
Oh, is this the one
Good
that you
idea.
gave me?
It probably is, but
But-
I'm specifically looking for like what book it's in.
it enlarges a little bit too, and you.
Okay. Basha goes over to Hubert and says, "Would you like to part ways with this person now?"
I never wanted to be with him in the first place.
Jeez.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Remembered that.
yeah. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah. I mean, hey, thanks, guys, for, you know.
We got you to where you wanted to go.
Yeah,
I don't
no, you
understand what
did.
the-
And he's like, let me find my gold. He's like, okay, Yeah, and he hands you guys a sack with 200 gold pieces in it.
Here we go.
It's like well, see you guys around, huh?
So we came down the night road.
That's right. We came down the night road. I mean, I
Well-
have that map you're looking at,
Yep.
probably.
Probably. V6 is the Bleak Bridge.
Oh no, you're looking at the one for Hell's Rebels.
Yeah, V5 is the New Market.
Yeah,
Lynch
yeah.
Jaws. Yeah, there
New
we go.
Market's 4 for me.
So I added the 200 onto the party loot.
Okay.
Aisha sort of sidles over to Prashta and just whispers, "Is that a lot? Is that enough for what we did?"
We didn't do much. It's fairish.
Okay, Aisha shrugs.
And
As
he
long as you say
kind
so.
of like, he kind of like, well, thanks again. Maybe we'll see each other around. And he kind of like awkwardly stands there for a minute.
Okay.
And then
Then I'll order some fish and chips from the.
yeah, and he just
From
kind
the
of
waitress.
walks away and then kind of like stops and looks around and kind of looks back and then he just gets lost in the crowd.
He's like that awkward edgelord that thinks he's cool, but no one wants to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Milady.
Oh, because he uses a fake lip piercing. Alrighty. Well, that was awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Prashta, have you got some like new spells to learn?
Actually, I just completed some research, and I'm ready to do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I can actually turn myself into an elemental now,
Nice.
and I can make a cloud that kills things. I call it Cloud Kill. It's a work in progress.
Because I thought this was like the first big city we've been to for quite a while, and there might be some like magic items to sell and buy, and formulas to buy and that sort of thing. So should we take some downtime?
I'm wondering if we want to do, because downtime for me takes like lots of pre-planning.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know if
downtime's
it's-
gonna
okay.
take a while. So I mean, we can do downtime off air because
Yeah.
Okay.
the
That sounds
biggest
like a
thing
great
that you
idea.
guys know is that Sunset Import is where your only lead here.
Right, but
Sure.
we need a base of operations before we.
So yeah, I mean, you
Dive
find
into-
an inn that you can just settle into.
Cool. Do we need to pay money for it right now, or do we pay it when we're finished?
Is there an inn that's near that bridge?
Let me see here.
If you look at
bridge.
the Twitch
Yeah.
stream, guys, you can see like a really cool picture of the city.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't even see that.
Let me see. I want to see. Oh, yeah, look at the Targo. It's besieged by monsters, but hey.
Hey man,
I'm assuming it's not like that now.
You want to know if there's an inn near the
But my wife's calling for a random encounter. She says we have too many hero points.
Yeah,
no.
basically. Yeah.
Hey man, sometimes not every game is gonna have like overwhelming battles. So
Yeah,
you
but
wanna
we
know
have
about-
shit to the airports.
The
that's
hero
why we're
points
not
should-
going to have any.
The hero points should actually roll over then.
Let's see here. All right, let's see. Well, I mean, there isn't anything closer to the bridge. Yeah, like those are mostly on that area. Across like the dock area, like close, like I guess close to the docks, you could probably find like a sailor's inn, something a little bit more rowdier.
Ugh.
Yeah. But
Okay. Should we vote on Sailor's Area or nice, rich, wealthy inn?
I think we have.
Uh,
Prashta would want like a little bit more upscale for study time. So I feel like we're at this point like relatively wealthy. When we just got 1,400 in gold, and like just to room all of us is good. Like even nice would be like 50 gold a night to even just do a nice I assume. Is that an accurate representation, Cody?
I don't
Oh,
think so. I think that's way expensive for an inn room.
Yeah,
I mean, like I was like overshooting for like
no, I mean, it's not gonna
five-star
cost.
hotel.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, you can find. I mean, this isn't exactly the most rich city in the world. It's a lot of like merchants and stuff for sure, but like yeah, I mean, the Noble District, you're gonna find a pretty nice thing, but yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get fucking, the Ritz.
Okay.
Prasha will put down like get his nose out of his book and be like,
Oh, we're here.
so I feel like a steak and a nap, and I need to set up some research opportunities here because we don't really know what we're doing after this point, do we?
So Cody, cost of living in the core rule book says, oh, hold on, lodging 1 day, private room for 2, extravagant suite 1 day for 6 people is 10 gold pieces.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, we can easily afford it.
Let's
Yeah, I
do
mean,
that.
you guys are you're getting the as lavish as you can get here.
Prasha's gonna like look for a place that's got a spa. He's an elf. He knows how to like take his time and really,
Go ahead
really
and
enjoy.
so go ahead and pull 70 gold out of the party treasure.
I'll
I
do
mean, that covers us for a week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we just walk in, we throw like gold coins down, Needleese gold coins. Like
Of
Zon
course.
Kuthon's paying for this shit.
Yeah.
He's
We're gonna
got a
live. We're
little
gonna be
skull on it.
comfortable, and not, our backs aren't gonna hurt when we wake up. And he's gonna be real pissed.
Yeah, it's adjusted. We have 1330 and now instead of 1400.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. So, what's the plan here, guys?
Maybe we can sort of put down things we don't need to take with us, like sort of not adventuring gear, and head over to where the red triad, the scarlet triad was supposed to be.
The Sunset Imports.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So Prasha would look up and be like, I love that you are being action oriented. Why don't we sit down at dinner and come up with a game plan that each of us could do, so we can be prepared. I don't know if you guys know how many how many decisions I need to make each morning to try to keep us alive. And if the more information that we can gather before we make any foolish mistakes, the better off we'll be.
I see the wisdom in your thinking. Yes.
Yeah, that's when you lived as long as I have, you've realized that if you really measure twice, you only have to cut once.
Beatrice says, I'll consult the spirits, and she looks around if there are any here, and see what they say.
Beisha, if you wanted to head out to more of the green pastures of the area, then we can reconvene at dinner at our let's make up a name for the place that we're staying, and then we can come up with a game plan from here.
Beatrice says, you have no idea how much I would love to do that.
Do you feel safe doing it by yourself, or do you want one of us to go with you? Split the party. Split the party.
Go for it if you want.
I would prefer to have company. Yes.
Well,
Would anyone like to? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say I can study outside. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Okay, you can study outside.
Yeah.
Come with me, Prashta.
All right, Prashta and Tinker.
Are there caves on the coastline?
I mean, you might be able to find some. You'd have to probably go outside of the city.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll lead Prasha, and we'll find some sort of rock pulley caves that I can hang out in.
Okay.
Tinker will take a poop in the sand.
Okay.
And,
no, she'll take a poop.
So what are you trying
just
to
next to the sand.
achieve here?
Well, honestly, mechanically, Bash is just killing time,
Okay.
and just getting her head around the sort of place that she's found herself in.
Cool.
But I imagine that Prashta's got a lot of very, very mechanical things to do.
Yeah. So Prasha, at this point, Prasha would be like counting his money, figuring out like, for downtime, like what's he going to do in terms of like trying to upgrade his staff. I don't think this Cantargo is going to be a high enough level for me to get the staff to 8, because I think Cantargo's 7, we said.
Mm-hmm.
And then also like just like collecting the data that we have and trying to come up with like a plan of attack, like thinking, okay, Jaren seems to remember a lot of the stuff. He remembers the name of the place where the Scarlet Triad is, so I'm remembering like I'm gonna have to talk to Jaren about like maybe he can scout out the building. I can use clairvoyance to look in, see if we can go to the town, go to the town hall and like get the plans for the building to see if they're up to spec.
Oh wow, you want to really put in a lot of effort.
Dude, I'm a fucking wizard. I've been being a very bad wizard. I'm an ancient elf wizard. I should be all about taking my fucking time. Fucking sting this shit.
But first, you got to find out where the hell this place is.
That's a good start. That might be something Jaren can do, because I mean he's very good at talking.
So at dinner, so this will be a part of the conversation we have at dinner. So I can wait till then. So this is sort of like flavor wise, like one, Jaren and Beisha are just kind of hanging out because like the other people are children, and like refocus, make sure like we're rested up, and then maybe and Beisha, I'm assuming it's because Beisha is not super comfortable in a city.
True.
And then when Beisha's more comfortable, we can go back and see what Jaren and Hubert have been up to.
Hey, as soon as Hubert's got his headset back on, you here?
Yeah, no, I'm here. Sorry.
Are you trained in gather information or diplomacy?
I am in diplomacy. I am not trained. I am expert in intimidation, though. If we need that.
I'm trained both in society and diplomacy.
Well, while you guys were out doing what you were doing, I would like to use the diplomacy skill to gather information. That is an exploration and secret thing. You set the DC. I'm specifically looking for Sunset Imports. Info on them or the Scarlet Triad, whichever one. It's a secret role. I am plus 10. I can attempt it as if I'm trained.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
What's your plus again?
Just plus 10.
Okay. Yeah. So you ask about
Well, it says that I canvass local markets, taverns, and gathering places in an attempt to learn about a specific individual or topic.
Yeah. You don't really seem to find anybody that's really interested in talking to you.
It says here, I can gain benefits by spending coin on bribes, drinks, or gifts.
Nice. Okay. You want to bribe someone to tell you about it?
I will definitely be a little loose with coins.
Sure. How much you willing to spend?
I don't know. I'll throw around 100 gold pieces if I need to. We got party treasure for things like this.
I'll tell you what, that'll bump you up enough to let you know. Someone's like, oh, Sunset Imports, huh? Oh, they're are right across the dock. They're very big. They're a very big fixture here when the Cheliax was about. They're operated by the Vashnar Steel family. They've been there for decades. Yes, they used to bring in Arcadian goods for Cheliax, but obviously that's not the case anymore.
Can I attempt a recall knowledge society for that family name?
Absolutely.
I am trained in plus 12. Or plus 14, sorry.
Look at you. Yeah, you got a critical success.
Nice.
So yeah, the Vashnar Stills have long been proud citizens of Cantargo, but of course, their business was with Cheliax, and they had a lot of financial dependence on House Thrune, the rulers of Cheliax. But that unfortunately isn't the case anymore. Even before Ravenel established the freedom from Cheliax, the relationship was a little bit strained. They have been working hard to secure an exclusive contract with the new leadership in town, the Silver Council. But they tried to, and of course, in Cheliak's fashion, tried to throw a big to-do, like a big theatrical banquet and lavish entertainment. But the Ravenel government did not really take to that. They were dedicated to principles of liberty and mercantile pursuits, and were eager to establish a tradition against exclusive contracts. The Vashternals came off as old-fashioned and decidedly unpatriotic, costing the family contracts with the Silver Council as well. So today, the Sunset Import is a struggling business. You know, their current owner is Sidrani Vashner still, and she continues to carry herself as like a Chilaxian aristocrat, but
Just say her name again, please.
Sidrani Vashnar still. Here, I'll put a picture of her here on here.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, I'll get you guys a little picture.
Is there a different map you can move us to?
Oh,
Or I don't know if there's a map that's like more.
not really. I mean,
Okay.
I don't really have anything till we get to Sunset Imports here, but here I'll put it in the her name in the Zoom chat here for you.
Oh, there's not a picture of her?
Zoom.
No,
zoom,
it just
zoom,
doesn't have her
zoom.
name. It's not saving the name. Here, I'll put it in the Zoom chat, but I'll also put it on the handout.
Oh, I thought it was like it is still Sidrani Vashnar, not Vashnar. So I got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's that's what it is.
Well, I will relay most of this info to my companions when we meet back up, with the caveats that I sell it as a. Seems like the owners of the Sunset Imports have owned it for quite the while, and they were much more affluent, powerful, and rich under Cheliak's rule, since they're, basically about to file Chapter 13 bankruptcy here in Ravenall. So I think that since they still carry themselves as Chelaxian aristocracy, they may have ties, like legitimate ties, to the Scarlet Triad.
So we're sitting down having dinner. Precious giving scraps to Tinker, and Precious goes, "This is Jaren. That's excellent work. Thank you so much. I think tomorrow I would love to maybe do some research in the local government to see if they have any building plans for the for what was it called, the Sunset
Imports.
Sunset Imports building, and then if there's one nearby, I could scry inside to see to see inside to see what we might be coming up against, and maybe we can get some information on points of entry and other groups or persons associated with them.
I wouldn't be surprised if that search comes up empty.
I always like to do my due diligence. That's what Finsler would do.
Well, Breach Hill doesn't have any blueprints or records of Citadel Alteran or my villa, for example. Since my family and the Hell Knights could either, grease the palms or exert pressure.
Well, we either find, but if we do find that little nugget of information, it'll always be the difference between life and death.
Certainly.
True enough.
But I do think I wouldn't mind just stepping in there right away. I don't feel like we need to take more time.
Well, I need to know what spells to prepare. Are we going to go in guns blazing, or with wands blazing, or
Good save.
or I could absolutely I could probably if I did some research, find out what their uniforms are. I could disguise us as operatives of the import company. We have tons of options here. We can always slow our roll. You can help me help you. Help me help you.
I don't know if I buy it entirely that we can sneak our way in and take care of this stuff non-violently if they're slavers.
So,
Missing the mark here.
so I will cast Veil.
Do you see that? We need to take a break. We thought Jinri was the subscription champion, but it's not Jinri. It's Okami.
Ooh,
Your brother.
14 months.
He's been here since the beginning, you know.
That's like almost a year.
14-month streak.
Wow, nice.
hot
14.
dang.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
We do
Thanks very
appreciate
much.
it, Matt.
Yeah.
You sweet, sweet boy.
Now, Matt, make your World of Warcraft guild come watch me.
Yes, please.
So I'm gonna cast Veil at a heightened level here,
So who?
just to show off like what I can do, and we're all gonna be looking like the waiter, like sort of dressed like waiters for this inn that we're in, and all our voices are gonna sound completely different.
Okay.
Hubert, it's not everything dessert needs to have and I probably sound like we'll say I sound like a 16-year-old human female, Hubert, not everything has to be a frontal approach.
No,
Like,
we can go
I'm
back instead.
If it works, it works. Hey, I'm not opposed to it. My
Hubert.
experience, it never has.
Did your brother
Hey.
not tell you about approaching from the rear?
I'm sorry. I don't think I've heard that from him.
Jaren used to tell us stories about things that are
Thank
coming
you
from
for
behind
the
all the time.
follow, RoboLays. I interrupt everybody talking when we get people that love us.
That's right. We do appreciate you guys following us.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
if you guys are more active in chat, we will be active too.
That's right. Talk to us. We want to talk to you.
Especially John. John loves to talk to people.
He does.
It's mostly a lot
Yeah,
of it's my wife, thankfully.
I know John likes to talk. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. I'm mean.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm really, really mean. I love you, John.
All right, so mechanically, what does that entail you do, John, to get this information that you want?
I would probably is that Jace from my D&D group? I would be going to like the local like bureaucrats and looking for looking for opportunities to look up for blueprints or construction permits to get an idea of like layout, maybe like dig a little deeper to see if there was something that was built before that they took over, maybe like get an idea of the layout so we know escape points or alternate routes of entry.
Sure.
And then I would also I would also look for buildings nearby that would be safe for me to cast my clairvoyance in, so I could actually see into the building. And then that way it would give us a full day of like reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance. That's right.
Reconnaissance.
So let's start with the bureaucrat shit.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Yeah. So you approach you would have to talk to the Silver Council and like the central government of Kintargo. You do see your boy, old Halarak Shadeborn there. He kind of looks at. He's like, "Oh, Prashta, good to see you, friend."
Halarak, what are you doing here?
I'm here for the for the meeting. And you kind of see that there are other people of Nidali's around him as well, so it looks like he wasn't quite forthright that he was the only one.
Would you like to introduce me to your friends?
Oh, they're no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I gotta go.
Halarak, are you ashamed of me? Just because I'm an elf?
No, not at all. He's like, I just gotta go into this meeting. And you, so you're gonna ask them for plans?
Yes. I would actually look for deed, deeds of the location dating back to even before Sunset Imports to try to track to see if there's anything built before that, so I make sure.
You're gonna get denied this information. They're not gonna allow you to see this
Because
you have no right to see plans to the Sunset Import. They're like, unless you get permission from the owners, we just can't show you these things.
oh, but so my one of my specialties in my magical pursuits is on shoring up unsettled foundations and building and building wards, and really my business proposal will be so much more effective if I can just get this information and really wow them. Anything you could do to help me would be so wonderful.
I'm
and
sorry.
10 gold pieces come across the counter.
You give me diplomacy.
Ooh, nice roll.
That's not. He kind of like looks the gold, looks around. Look, I can't give you much. Like, I can give you basic blueprints of the building. That's about it.
That would be great. And if there's anything that was built there before they took, took control of it.
No, they've been here for decades.
Well, you know what, you have been so helpful, and I appreciate anything that you can do for me.
And he's like, just give me a second. And then they come back with some papers, and he's like, here, just take a look at these and bring them back.
And I said 50. I'm going to take that out of my own personal gold piece. That is done.
Take it out of party.
No. Because just because mechanically, I didn't have the party stuff with me.
Well, you replace it when you get back.
Sure. Okay.
So here's what I can tell you about Sunset Imports, right?
Okay.
Sunset Imports is what most people see is the storefront, right? It's got the storefront where the owner runs. She talks to people. She brings things. The showroom is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's basically the back portion, which is huge warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has docks pretty much leading right up to the back of the warehouse with a couple of doors. And then there's like a supply room at the very northern end of the building, which is just a thin strip.
Okay.
But most of it consists of this warehouse.
So very basic building, storefront, warehouse, supply room.
And like an office as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing crazy, nothing important.
No, nothing crazy. It's exactly what you think it would be.
And are there any businesses nearby, good sir?
Oh, there's quite a few.
What's directly across the street or right next door?
Why? I don't know. That's a lot for me to make up on the spot. That's
a lot for me to pull together as GM.
That's real rude of you to say.
I would settle for it. And he tells you
there is the war cage.
Wow. Oh, have you been? Is the war cage friendly to visitors?
Well, it's a weapons shop. It's owned by this odd Tengu fellow named Chuko.
Oh, do you know? Have you ever met Chuko? Do you know anything? It's okay if you don't. Do you know anything about Chuko though?
Yeah, no. I do know that Chuko offers a discount to adventurers and explorers. He's an odd fellow. He loves adventurers. and his tagline is the war cage is haunted by quality.
I'm gonna go grab anyone who wants to come with me and go visit this Tengu Chuko.
Chuko.
Want to go visit the Tengu?
I'll go meet Kubier.
Oh, I'll gladly join you.
I think we're all going if that's all right.
Yeah.
What did you find out, man? Did you get any blueprints?
So, unfortunately, it seemed to be oddly protected for just a simple business. It seems like it's just a very basic floor plan of a warehouse, storefront, office, and supply room. Nothing in particular. However, there is a Tengu who has a weapon shop right next door, where I can look inside and see what's going on.
Nice.
So why don't we? And then we can get an idea of what they look like, and we can see if we're gonna go in, trying to, blend in versus, do our normal blow shit up by accident.
Right. Here's Chuko.
Ooh.
Yuko looks cool.
Looking
Nice.
like every Tengu I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I know. They're not very distinctive, are they?
No.
You're just racist,
Yeah.
Narcissa.
Well, they all
Oh,
look the same.
Ancestrious.
Not just that. It's the
Yeah, you're
hood.
incestuous.
Every Kubier, every Tengu always has a hood over them. Right?
So yeah, you guys are going into the
What the
war
flock
cage.
is wrong with you? Yeah.
It's to
Oh,
hide the
wow.
unicorn hands.
He looks to have armor on.
Hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
You can see some pauldrons sticking out.
By the way, I've never been called racist in my life, so thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Pop that cherry.
This is a new
Oh.
experience for me. I've never felt this
Wow.
before.
I've never felt this. Yeah. So we, you guys head to the war cage. It is right across from the Sunset Imports. You do see Sunset Imports right on the docks, right? Right on the water. Very large building.
It's a bit of an intimidating title. I mean, name for a shop, but anyway.
The war cage, and it's just this small building with you walk in the buildings, and there's like displays of swords and star knives, and you see like a trident. There's also it's a very it's got a nice assortment of weapons.
We're just gonna walk around. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
And then the owner Chuko approaches. He's like, "Oh, new visitors.
What you buying?
What are you buying?
Hello there. We're
What
just
are you
looking
doing
around.
with that? Hunting an elephant?"
Shopkeeper Juko, I am Prashjan. These are my adventuring companions.
Stressing the word adventuring companions.
I roll the R, adventuring companions.
He like spreads out his winged like arms, and he's like, "Adventurers, you say?
I do say. I have.
Where have you been adventuring?"
If you would lend me your ear and your time, I actually could use you as part of our adventure. Do you have a
Ooh.
few moments?
You see his like his beady little eye just like gleam, and he's like he's like yes. Come to Chuko's office. We shall talk.
Okay.
I follow, and I'm digging through the bag of holding. And when we get there, I want to lay all these Ekujai beads that I was wearing when we were in the Moenge expanse on his desk.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ooh. He takes you to his little office. It's very stuffy. It's cluttered. You see, there's just like, just weapons and shit just lying all around, and there's just all sorts. It's just there's a whole bunch of stuff. And he's like, friends. You want poor old Chuko to help out with adventuring?
Chuko, my friend. I've traveled many countries in many years, and sometimes you just fall into opportunities, such as I have fallen with my friends. You happen to be next door to a business of interest of mine. I'm not sure. What is your relationship with your neighbors?
Which ones would those be?
The Sunset Importers.
Oh, the
Close.
Vashnar still, huh? Yes. I've been here for many years. I mean, they have been a part of this area for a long time. They sell luxury goods, not like Chuko. I sell practical things like weapons and armor and tools for adventure and exploration. But we're not enemies. The Sadrina, she's fine. I will say it's been rather odd lately.
Tell me more.
Well, as odd as this is, considering how, if the rumors are to be true, they are struggling a little bit financially. So she has been turning away customers.
Chuko, I have, in my many years, I've seen people go through serious difficulties and make very poor decisions. And I'm scared that your neighbors might be doing the same. And as part of our adventure, we've come across a slaving trade And while my god is neutral, I am not.
I see. Slavery is a very, very serious crime in Ravenhall.
However,
It's
I-
almost as bad as not letting people get haircuts. You know what I mean?
And, maybe you
God
should
damn it.
storm the Silver Council with your AR-15 rifles.
Yeah,
All right,
that
let's
sounds
go,
about
guys.
right. We should
come
do
on,
that.
refocus. Let's go. Look, if I'm the one refocusing, we've got a fucking problem.
We've got a problem.
All right. So Prasha says, and I would be mortified if I were to accuse someone of something they're not doing.
Well, this would. Are you implying that the Vashnar Seals are involved in this slavery? Like these are for a very old and mostly well-respected family. Yes, they are in hard times, but
They could also be being used.
I mean, it is very strange that they have turned away customers. I haven't spoken to Sadrina in a while. I can't.
Chuko, all I'm asking from you is to not betray anyone you know. Is simply to allow me to use your store as a safe place for me to cast some spells, to get more information, to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
We will, of course, pay you for your time. And I pull the Cinderclaw gauntlet out, lay it on the desk.
And
Have you ever
Yes.
seen such a weapon as this?
He leans forward. He's like, "That is beautiful."
And of course, anytime we were to tell our story of our adventuring, you would be part of it forever.
And I see you've picked up many trinkets of adventuring.
A few.
If you give me that, he looks at the Cinderclaw gauntlet. You can use my shop tonight.
Very well.
After we close, you must not do your dirty wizard business here. While
Prasha's like,
good paying customers are trying on wares, Chuko must be attendant. I have a reputation to uphold, of course. So after we close, I will allow you to use my shop if you give me that. And what did you say that was? And what does it do?
It is a Cinderclaw.
Cinderclaw gauntlet.
So
It is
while he's
enchanted with fundamental runes.
while he's describing it, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to like spin it in the air, like in a 3-dimensional like spin.
Nice.
You see, he's like,
He yawns. I
Yeah, he
bored him so
does.
much he yawns.
He's like,
you son of a
Wow.
bitch.
Chuko is very tired. No, he's like, but I do not wish harm on Sadrina or the Vashnar Seals. While they have been amicable neighbors. So you just having a look.
Simply looking
Simply looking, yes.
on anything.
Have you
any-
not thought about just talking to Sadrina and seeing what the deal is that way?
Sometimes when you lift a rock, the bugs scurry.
Basher, is that you?
That's okay. That's
I'll shoot a little wink at Bashra.
he's like, well, come back in 2 hours. I will be closed.
Sometimes the splash of bait scares the fish away.
Hmm.
And you see, he's like, but leave that with me. I bet I could fetch a very, very good amount of coin for that.
I bet you could get 100 gold coins for that.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
Chuka,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time. We shall leave you to
No,
your
no, no,
business.
no. Thank you. And if you have any other trinkets you wish to
So
unburden yourself with, I will be gladly to take some off your hand.
Oh, Chuko,
Off air.
I'm afraid you couldn't afford the weapons I carry.
Do not be so sure. I have deep pockets. In fact, I don't have pockets at all.
And how could they be deep?
Alrighty. That was good.
I don't know where
That's
this is
good.
going. I'm getting very concerned about this conversation.
he
so-
just caws in your faces, and
and flies out the window.
he's
Please
like one
tell-
of the Tango Warriors
please-
from the Power Rangers movie.
Please tell me that he poops on Jaren.
'Cause, yeah.
In some cultures, that's good luck.
But no,
Oh,
he
He poops on Jaren's
he's like,
car.
please. I have more customers to attend to. Let's come back in 2 hours. We will do business.
Mhm.
All right.
2 hours go by.
Yeah, as we're walking by, I'm gonna try to see if I can look at anyone going in and out that might be dressed in a consistent manner from Sunset Imports.
You see nothing. No one coming in or out.
Are they open?
The door. They don't. There's nothing that says we are closed, but the door is closed to the showroom.
Are there windows?
Well, I
to
mean,
look through, or-
what was that?
Are there any windows to look through, or
No windows. Just
There-
you do see the front door, and you see the docks leading into the building, and that's it.
Prashta, with clairvoyance, do you need to be able to see into the building in order to then
No.
cast a spell and then go through it?
No. You just have to be able to it's a spot 500 feet.
Okay, awesome. So thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna double check just to make sure.
Do you guys? So these guys import luxury goods. Do you guys know what that actually means? Do we know what that means?
Like
In game
Fine.
terms, yeah.
like fine good, like rugs and furniture.
Okay, rich people stuff.
Exactly.
hey, there you go. Rich
What?
people stuff.
Exactly. Rich
Yeah,
people
basically.
stuff.
Karen
Slaves.
things.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
But potentially slaves as well, which is also rich people stuff.
Rich people stuff, exactly.
You know,
God
like
damn it.
Potentially.
I mean,
Potentially.
if maybe it's like Pier 1 imports.
So can we
Sorry?
go back just because I hadn't thought it through? Can we
Can you?
just say either say tomorrow night with Chuka or
No, tonight, right now.
Okay.
Oh.
So I've only got one clairvoyance
That's
spell.
all you
So
need.
okay.
As
I
soon
won't
as
be
you
able to
find
see-
out what's going on, we're going in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you just going in guns blazing, or you're gonna see what's
So,
up?
no, so we're gonna so the thing is all right. I have my social build out. I don't have my blowout build out. I have my social build out right now.
Okay.
So if we're
Mhm.
so tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look and see with clairvoyance what's going on, and then tomorrow we can
Attempt to
plan, and
talk
I
to
can
the owner or something.
either attempt to talk to the owner or go in and decide what time we're gonna go in, and I can have the right build out. Like
Okay.
if we go in,
That's
I'm not gonna
reasonable.
be offensive.
That's reasonable, I think.
So
All right. Cool.
I look at Hubert, flex it's a little wiry muscle because I only have a 12 strength, and I go, I'm always built for a defensive loadout.
Yeah,
I
sure.
almost died right there.
Mhm.
I will say I'm getting a bit tired of waiting around. I mean, we've been prancing around this town for about 3 days now or something, right? So if we can get this done with faster, that'd be
Well, if
better.
our leader would quit getting drunk.
As I mean, hey,
Yeah.
can't help that.
Try and have patience, Hubert. And then she says some bullshit idiom about waiting for nature to happen.
Make
Patience.
something up.
Is good.
The inchworm makes makes
I'm
The
tired of
inchworm
waiting.
measures the tree once per
Exactly.
lifetime.
Those priests at the temple always told me, "Oh yeah, you got to be more patient. You got to be more in line with surrender." I just want to get in there. I just want to get in there, deal with the problem.
So Prash's PTSD from he's if we could just fucking slow down, I would know exactly what to do, but we can't always slow down. So he's in this constant state of do I have the right thing fucking prepared? I don't know. All right. So I don't know. Cody, did you want us to do anything in between now and the night? I'm good.
No, I don't. I think we're good here.
right.
But yeah, I mean, so if you go to Chuko's shop, the war cage.
So and then I have a 500-foot distance eye I could put in. So I would try to aim it to based on what I was told by that worker, where I think the warehouse would be, because it's the most open spot where.
So
like,
remind me what clairvoyance sees.
Yes.
It
You
sees.
You create an invisible floating eye at a location within range. I can't move, but you can see in all directions from that point as if using your normal visual senses.
Okay.
You don't have to show me the map. You can even just like.
Okay.
do
So
what
here's what you see, right?
Yeah.
So you'll basically be able to see normally.
Mhm.
Okay. So you see the warehouse, right? It's filled with a bunch of crates. But I mean, there are, you see that there's a creature standing there, like it's not moving or anything. It looks like some sort of golem.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know what it is?
Sure.
Okay, it's a golem. That's good to know because the last one fucked us up.
Yeah, it's
oh, shit.
this is a stone golem.
Okay.
Ooh.
And what do I know about stone golems?
Stone golem. Let me get its little character sheet up here. Hold on here.
Well, that was a good roll. 36 Arcana. Nice.
I don't want to deal with more golems.
The stone golem.
Precious.
Watch
that-
this. Hold on. It's a stone golem, right? Watch this. What is exactly right next to Sunset Imports? Where are we casting this spell from, guys?
The war cage
So what does he sell?
Weapons.
weapons.
What did we not have to fight the last golem?
Oh yeah, the
The adamantite weapons?
Yeah.
Well, now we know what to use this money for.
Oh shit, nice.
Yep. So yeah, you did get a lot. You get a lot of information here.
Okay.
So you know that it has several immunities: acid, bleed, death effects, disease, doom, drained, fatigued, healing, magic. Obviously, it does have it that sort of golem vulnerability. It's and
My gosh, is immune. So you said acid, immune to bleed, immune to death, immune
effect,
to disease.
doomed, drained, fatigued, healing, mental, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, paralyzed, poison, sickened, and unconscious.
And some magics, right? So it's
Some magics. There are. Let me see.
So it can be hurt by what?
I'm trying to go to.
Oh, adamantine, and we can't buy that here.
Yeah.
Because it's level 11, and this is a settlement 7.
Is.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm looking at the sheet right now. I'm kind of metagaming. If you want me to read it, because I could see it.
No. You. I mean, I do. You do know that it's harmed by cold and water.
Oh, sick.
What kind of weapons does it will hurt it?
I can also tell you that it's vulnerable to the stone to flesh spell.
Which
Oh,
I
I can-
do. Do you have that?
I could for sure get that.
Yeah, it will negate the golem's anti-magic and
Guys, I'm feeling so wizardy right now by doing my fucking research. I'm like having a wizard hard on.
Oh damn, Stone to Flesh is level 6 spell. I can't
Oh.
get that high. Sorry.
But other than that, it obviously has some DR. And I can, so you adamantine is what you need.
So we need adamantine, which we can see if Chuko has any, and
I don't think he does.
we can. I mean, maybe we can ask, and we'll see what the DM says.
What level is
Standard grade adamantine weapon it's a level 11 precious material.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it here.
1,400 gold plus 140 gold per bulk of items.
Not happening.
Well, so it's also by cold and water. I can definitely load up on cold spells.
I've
and-
got cold and water spells as well.
So
I've got
like,
Snowball.
so what are our other options, right? So, let's think about it as like in character, right? Like, can we get like a pool of water to like dump on it? Can we do other things to
So
restrain
it's
it?
very similar to the other golem. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I think it was only magic, like magic that
Anything
has got
magic.
those
But,
traits.
well, actually, so if you look at, if you were to metagame and look at the golem anti-magic, it takes 2d8 from areas of water, which would be difficult for us to do. But
Yeah.
like if it's on the dock, right? Like,
But you do know if you cast
shit.
stone to flesh on it, it's
But we're not gonna be able to do Stone to Flash. It's level 6, and we don't have access to that.
okay.
So, this is on the docks, right? What is underneath the building? Is it over the water?
It's on land.
Fuck. Let's see if we can fucking put it in
Let's
the, dunk it in the water. That'd be fucking baller.
Yeah,
Because that was
Well.
the deal with the other golem.
Yeah.
But it was like it doesn't really work because it's not an area of effect spell that is water. It was
Yeah.
just water area.
They probably can't climb stairs like a cow.
But yeah, so I mean, you'll feel pretty good. And then just going around in this area, you're able to see that there's a creature you've seen before, and a particularly like tough looking dude too. In there, there is a like the demon you fought on the ship, the genie smile. There's another one of those.
Can I do an Arcana?
Oh, that dude that whooped my ass?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I think you actually.
I'm ready for him this time, though.
Or I mean, I've already know. I already know, but like,
Yeah. No.
this-
You guys know that. You guys know what this is. This is called a creature called the Calavacus.
How do you spell that?
Kalavakus.
I don't even have that on the.
Yeah. They're just they're a fiend. They're like a devil.
That was the shit that was like.
What was it? It was immune to fire.
No, it's not immune to
I
fire.
thought it was an electric thing. I thought. I don't know.
I'm gonna use one of my 3 hero points to re-roll that, so then you can. 26, in case that was not enough. And that, what
Oh,
do I
there you
remember
go.
from-
Yeah, so you know it's weak to cold iron, good, and yeah, this particular fiend has a vulnerability to liberation.
Okay.
Freedom.
Yep, it hates freedom.
Oh shit! I've got freedom of
It
movement.
hates America.
Ah, no.
It's
gonna really
actually
hate us.
loading up its AR-15 assault rifle.
Cody, based on my Arcana check, would freedom of movement harm it? The spell freedom of movement.
Let me double check.
It doesn't
here.
do. It doesn't do. It's got an abjuration. It does not have liberation keyword.
No, I think it's basically anything that anything that escapes its a particular ability called enslaved soul, or a slave or demon witnesses a creature being freed from captivity or mental enslavement. It takes damage,
Okay, cool.
like
All right.
literally being freed.
All right, so shopping list: cold iron.
Can't find that here.
We can't find
No.
cold iron.
Hold on.
We can find adamantine, but cold iron's like cheap.
Cold iron doesn't do anything to it, right?
To the demon, it does. I have cold iron. Though,
Oh,
no
to the
worries.
demon. I think my weapon's also cold iron.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got
Yeah,
cold iron.
mine is. We've got cold
All right.
iron.
All right, so here's the deal. So like Prasha and Beshra and Jaren and Hubert, we all and did I miss anyone? No,
No, we're good.
no, I didn't miss anyone, unfortunately. Okay. All right, so we need to have cold iron. We can't get adamantine, but we got cold and water. All right, so we can't go in now. We're not ready. But if you give me the night in the morning or anytime tomorrow, I can be ready to face these challenges.
I will
Fucking
say.
up.
I will tell you. See one more thing. You see the owner. Like you see Sadrina. She's like pacing around in her office, just kind of like.
Well, I mean, I'd probably, honestly, I wouldn't see that because I don't think I can see through walls. It's my normal vision.
No, I mean like you're moving your eye around, right?
You can't move
it-
it.
I can't move it. So if the door's open in the office, maybe I would catch
I
it.
see. So you just
Yeah.
kind of centralize in the big warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but
that's-
I appreciate it, but I don't want to. I like to.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Violence
You
is
wouldn't have
appropriate.
seen her then.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Prasha would turn to his friends and say, "Can I have the night can I have the morning to prepare? When should we bust in? I don't think
I think we should go as soon as you're prepared in the morning.
So are you guys like busting in, doors down?
Well, so we're not. So the thing is, I would have to get my rest and then do my preparations in the morning.
Yeah.
Or like, are you gonna like confront her, or are you just gonna go kill her? Or
Well, let's talk about it.
Well,
I
we're gonna,
mean,
obviously, we need to talk to her.
the
She may
demon's
not
gonna
be involved
evil.
at all.
The demon's gonna.
Right.
wanna
But if
get
nothing
us.
stops us from getting to her and finding out what's going on,
But
What
we're
were you
probably
saying?
gonna have
Then maybe our
Oh my
attack
God.
is helping her versus attacking her.
Dan's trying to say something.
Oh no, I'm just saying like the stuff that's in the front door is going to be hostile towards us. There's not a question about that. So we will have to kill that.
It's not by the
Just deal
front
with
door.
it.
So this is all in the big
Yeah.
area, so we can go to the front of the.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the area we're going to be dealing
Yeah.
with is going to be hostile
I
towards us.
yeah. So
So-
I think we should be prepared to go Nova.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start typing because I'm going to change my loadout while you guys sort of go out. That way I'm ready to go when we're.
Whenever.
So we have we have the rest.
Yeah, so you guys sleep, you prepare your stuff. I mean, you're and then let me just get you guys on this map for
Let's
sunset
take
info.
a floating break where we won't go AFK. When everybody needs to use the bathroom while John is fixing his loadout,
Yeah.
should probably do that. Or to get a drink.
So I appreciate you guys giving me the time to do this. I know it's
Why? Part of the game, man.
Yeah.
it's really rewarding to do this, but it's hard.
Changing out loadouts and everything like that.
Yeah, so I literally
That's why I got away from a spellcaster.
yeah. This
Cody
is my
thinks he killed Fenzler.
Fenzler.
He thinks he killed him. No, I just let him die.
So here's the deal: is I also took Alchemist, which is I'm making another 10 choices on top of my spells. We said cold, so I'm gonna do cold. We'll do 2 of those, and water. That doesn't. So we'll do 3 there.
I'm gonna get you to the map at least here.
So 6. I'm gonna give everyone. I'm definitely
I can see
gonna
all
give
kinds of stuff in there. That's purty.
4, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Are we sneaking in or are we kicking the door down? Because I'll eat it
We're-
first.
I mean,
we're gonna go
We're gonna walk in like
chillax.
we're.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the doors
Yeah.
are actually open for the business, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
This is early morning. People got their coffees. They're going to work.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. All right, so I have to pick 3 more. So I'm gonna have 8 elixirs of life. So everyone will be able to have 2 of the lesser version, which is the 2nd level.
Those are 3D. On my inventory.
In fact,
hold on.
I'll just take these away.
They are.
They are 3d6 plus 6.
5 plus 6. Yep.
Plus also an additional +1 to saving throws versus disease and poison for 10 minutes. So everyone's gonna have 2 of those.
Sorry, that was 3d8 plus 6.
3d6
plus 6.
and
Okay,
a-
cool. Thank you.
Aren't you proud of the dynamic lighting I did, James?
Yeah, it's really good. It's almost like you learned how to do it from somebody.
I sure did.
Right, I'm gonna give myself a bomber's eye just in case. 2,
I gotta rejoin. Roll 20. Yeah.
Oh boy, Marshy.
2 more, 2 more, 2 more. 2
Marshall.
more.
I'm coming. I'm coming back. It was just nothing was really loading in too well, so
So,
hopefully refreshing.
My wife made a cake today, so I bought her a mixer for Mother's Day.
Ooh. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Way
James
to
hates.
perpetuate gender roles.
Yeah, James hates Mother's Day.
No. I don't hate Mother's Day. But your wife
Okay.
is
but-
not your mother.
James, we're not gonna have this discussion. We're gonna stop it right now.
James hates holidays. He hates Christmas.
All I'm gonna say is a mixer is a good gift, and Cody, I'm insulted that you didn't get me one.
You're not my wife, and I'm not gonna spend that kind of money on
But
you,
I am a
Marshy.
strong mother.
You're a beautiful mother, but you're not
Thank you.
my wife.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, no, and we made a nice chocolate cake, and I really want some right now, and I'm very upset that we're playing instead of me eating cake.
You're not upset that we're playing instead
know,
of
I-
eating cake.
I
Don't
mean,
say
I'm
that.
upset. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Did Cake ever get you an invite to PaizoCon?
Oh,
Oh,
What are
we're
you
going to
doing, Hubert?
PaizoCon?
PaizoCon.
What are you
That's
doing, Hubert?
What?
What are you doing?
playing-
I'm going in. Are we not walking in?
Oh no,
We're
I'm not
walking
ready
in?
yet.
Okay.
I'm nowhere near
So
ready.
let me anyone who's just joined us, you can catch us May 30th at noon Central Daylight Time. The opening act at PaizoCon that day will be playing live on Paizo's official Twitch. We will be playing a little bit of Extinction Curse, the other AP in Pathfinder Second Edition. You'll see myself, James is the GM, Marshy, Corinne, and Bevan, and
Alice.
Alice. Yeah, James is one of James's Extinction Curse players, which you'll see tomorrow at 7 Central Daylight Time. But yeah, you can catch us at PaizoCon. So if you're checking out PaizoCon, guess what? Guess who's being there? Our beautiful butts.
God, we're so bad too.
I know we're terrible. Like, but Roll20 has.
They like us for some reason.
We
put
literally
faith in
lost a
us.
viewer telling us about. They're like, "Fuck no, we're gonna see you there." They hate us. But no,
Gross.
but no, we're very, we're like, just very, we're very grateful for Roll20 allowing us to represent them at PaizoCon.
All right. So here's the plan, guys. You guys go in and do the talking, and when the talking's done, I'll kill it.
Well, I'm all right. We'll go in. Let's go in.
Sorry, guys, I'm still doing my. I'm sorry.
You're still doing. I mean, I don't think we're getting into combat.
You're
immediately.
fine. They can go in. You don't
Okay,
need to be
all right.
that ready, John.
So sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
All right, so
All right.
you walk
So-
in.
Before he opens the door,
It's already open.
well, before he opens the door and walks in, like before I'm in front of the doors, I pull my cloak's hood over my head.
Are you avoiding notice? Oh,
I'm casting invisibility on myself.
okie dokie. He goes invisible. That's the invisible sound. Oh, sunset imports. Here we go. So you're going in there, Hugh Bear?
All right. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I'll step in. Assuming Beisha and Prosh should
And
join
of course,
me.
just
Jaren will probably be-
one more stinking time. This is the owner.
Ooh, she's pretty.
No?
So you guys, let me give you a little flavor about the sense of importance, this area, right? You see 30-foot high building stands at the harbor's edge, large rectangular, just it's this large rectangular building. You see it has like a lot of elegant like designs on the building's facade of silver streaked stone, and an enormous 15-foot tall double door facing west is flung wide open, revealing an intricately woven carpet that stretches into the subdued golden light of the interior. You hear upbeat Varisian mandolin music that beckons from within. And then as you walk into the showroom, you see a multitude of luxury home goods fill the showroom. This is Pier 1 Imports, I'm telling you. A multitude of luxury home goods fill the showroom. Rugs and vibrant geometrical patterns cover the floor. A mandolin standing atop a stone pillar emits a lively tune all on its own.
What?
Ooh, magic. But you see, she was behind the counter, but she comes stepping out from that. This tall human woman draped in elaborate shawls and elegant jewelry. She rushes over to speak with you, and she kind of looks you guys up and down, and she's like, "Pardon me, are you lost? I am Lady Sidrani Varshnar Still, the owner of this establishment, and I assure you there's little here to interest anyone of your pedigree."
Oh, I beg to differ, madam. We actually come here on a request of the goddess Serenray herself. We believe we would like to just look around the place a bit.
She kind of rolls her eyes. Ugh, please, just I don't want your goddess in here. Listen, I don't think you're gonna find anything that would suit your your needs. Good day.
Would you have anything in like a red triangle pattern that I could?
She looks to you and she's like, "You
More of a scarlet.
She's like, no. I think you misunderstood me. You're not. You need to leave. Your business is not welcome."
Now, I do have to ask: is this how you keep clientele? Because pushing them out the door doesn't seem like. I'm not a businessman, but it doesn't seem like the greatest idea I've ever heard of.
She's like she's she kind of looks she's like looking around. She's like, no, I just deal with certain people, and you're not it. Now you need to leave.
So you don't think we have the gold to back up what we'd want to purchase, perchance?
She's like kind of stammering a little bit.
And sparks fly from my staff, and I say, and I'm also curious to ask you about golems.
And
she
I'm
like
kind of
staring at her.
So what are we doing mechanically here?
I'm trying to intimidate.
Go for it.
I am checking to see if this door is locked or unlocked.
Oh, you did good.
It is locked.
I unlock it.
Okay.
I will also aid Prasha with the intimidation if he wants to take
Oh no,
charge.
no. She immediately looks at you and she like goes. Basher, are you inside?
I am, and I've just finished preparing my spells, by the way.
Yeah, no. She looks at you and she like hurriedly runs and shuts the big door. She struggles with it. She looks at you and she's like, please don't
Oh
hurt
my
me."
God!
Holy Mary
yeah.
Joseph! Is that
Jared,
the
I
highest
mean-
roll we've had?
Yeah.
What lock?
Jeez.
Uh,
Oh my God.
Here we go.
I wonder, should I spend a hero point to re-roll that, guys? I don't.
Yeah, maybe. And she's like, please, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I don't mean it. I'm sorry. It just. And she's like, she kind of like looks around. She's like, maybe you can help me.
Talk.
She's like, look, we were desperate to stay in business. We had unpaid bills, outstanding shipments, more goods that would fit in the warehouse, and no one to buy them. The Scarlet Triad seemed like the only way forward. We started to do business with them. They have overtaken everything, and they've told me to keep everyone out. I haven't had any business in nearly a week, and they said if I let anyone go back there, they would kill me. I can't even get back there. I don't know what's going on back there.
Be very careful with what your next words are. What would we find going back there that you do know of?
And before you answer that, can you perception check for me to see if I believe that she doesn't know what's back there? I'm plus 20.
Yeah, you believe her. She looks desperate. She looks scared.
Look, ma'am, we are not here to roughhouse businessmen or businesswomen, for that matter.
Business people.
Business people. Business any
persons. Maybe they're a plant ancestry, bro.
As I said, we're here to deal with accounts of the goddess Serenray against the Scarlet Triad.
Listen,
if they are a threat to you, we are here to protect you from them.
I don't know. I don't really know what they were doing. I didn't really know what they were up to until very, very, very recently. And I'm almost certain. I'm nearly certain that they're engaged in slavery.
Oh, we are more than certain about that, ma'am.
What can I see in this warehouse, Cody?
So let me double check here where everything's supposed to be here. So yeah, you see, a lot of crates, obviously, and you do see here. I'll show you where it's at. For one, I'm in the wrong layer. Let me get this bad boy. You see this stinky guy in the middle, not moving.
I would ask her, do you have anyone nearby you can trust to?
I mean, I am the head of my family. I've been so scared to leave. I mean, look, if there's anything I can tell you to help, I will. But I don't know what's there. I mean, there was that nasty Knoll woman here a few days ago, but she left.
Do you know her name?
Yeah, Laszlo.
No, we know that name.
Laszlo. I don't know that name.
Yeah, we do.
That's the.
Yeah,
that's-
I don't.
Yeah.
That is the name of the person that hired the one guy to bring your brother back and kill him.
Oh, never mind. That's okay. I'm thinking of the whatever the fucking person Morongi
So,
Sphinx was.
After
Ran
she
away.
tells us all the stuff that she does now, I would say, tell her to go either to her, to go to a neighboring business and to shop, or to ask Chuko for.
That's all you have for
Nope.
questions for?
Yeah, like, I would just ask her to tell us everything she does now.
Okay, so basically she's like, listen, I saw Laszloon. She was scary once, was too many times if you ask me. She's ferocious, and she said, and I overheard a conversation she had between her and some other members that, and I overheard a conversation with some other members that she's no longer here. She's not a Cantargo at all. I don't know where she is, but these slavers, they've taken over the warehouse. I can't go back there. They said they would hurt me if I went back there. And there's talk of them working with demons. Can you believe it? Demons in my warehouse.
We will make them believe that you were injured. Get out of here while you still can.
Yeah, it seems like most of the members that were here left to go, as they put it, to deal with something else.
Something else being.
I don't know. Yeah, they all came aboard this ship that was here a few days ago. The Genie Smile. It left a few days ago.
Yeah, like Jaren actually laughs out loud.
She's like, who was that? Who? Oh, did you come in invisible?
No.
Okay, so there's a ghost, a spooky ghost.
Don't
she's-
worry about it.
Listen. Listen. Here's what you do. You want to go find the Needlese diplomat in town. You want to tell them Jaren backs you. And you should work with them in creating a diplomatic ties between this country and theirs. You should do it on the up and up. No crazy evil summoning demons, no slavery, none of that.
You came
There-
invisible now.
Nope, I can just talk.
Okay, she's like, it's what was his voice? Who is
God,
it?
is that you?
Who are you?
Just listen to him. Whatever. Just do it.
Okay.
He's going to
don't ask
need
too many
someone.
questions.
He's going
What
to
is
need
his name?
someone in town. I give the name. I don't remember. Hadric?
Yeah,
Hendrik? Halleck?
Halanek.
Halanek. He's going to need someone in town that is trustworthy and believable and has the community behind them. And I think that's you. We'll take care of the Scarlet Crusade.
Okay.
After all, Sith Lords are our speciality.
Yeah, I'll find him. Of course, yes. Anything to get me out of here. But please, do be careful. I don't know what's back there.
We do. I just say that nonchalantly. We do.
Okay.
We've been watching you for quite some time.
Oh,
You're lucky your story checks out, or we would have arrested you for treason.
oh, please, I'm not here to do anything. I'm just trying to save my business.
That's what
That's
they
all.
all say when they get caught breaking the law.
We're gonna make sure that you are doing proper business from now on.
This is America! Ain't no slaves here. Cody, if you don't quit yawning, I swear to God.
It's just it's a little yawn, bro. It's just a yawn, bro.
So is Jaren checking out that door?
I am. I was waiting for
Stop.
everybody to be done.
Oh, Dan's becoming a potato.
Oh,
Nice.
potato day.
Oh, I'm breaking up.
Oh, you're better now.
Okay. It's probably just internet.
What?
So
Potato? What?
you want to check out this door?
Yeah, is it locked?
Yep.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
Is it though?
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh my God, this place goes on forever.
Yeah, it's pretty dark in there.
I reach up and I twist my my goggles when you say it's pretty dark.
Okay. Yeah, so you see this hall is lined with shelves that are crammed with old ledgers, rolled up rugs, urns, and stacks of wooden boxes. The shelves reach nearly to the ceiling, 25 feet overhead. Yeah, this looks to be like some sort of storeroom. There could be lots of stuff in here you don't know.
All right, Prashta, you're up. Let's go handle that golem.
Okay.
I'm so fucking ready for this.
Yeah, let's
Baystra.
go.
What? Baystra, we talked magic a little bit beforehand. I've got some. I'm able to create vortexes of coldness. What are you able to do?
I can throw a snowball at him.
I could throw a snowball. I get 2
But that-
maybe.
But that triggers up. I mean, I can throw 3 and then 3 hydraulic pushes at lower levels, and then I've got some searing light, and I've got 5 searing lights for the demon.
So I can actually cast it from fucking here. It's a 60-foot cone. Jesus Christ!
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
On my mark.
All right, so basically we're gonna see.
Actually, I was here. I was just trying
We're
to.
starting combat, I think.
I was like, we're gonna be prepared to start combat if I can get in front of Jaren. I
Oh,
was
is this
like,
Is this what we're doing now? Or let me get the initiative
Alright,
tracker up.
You
Let me
tell
do-
me if this starts combat. I am trying to stealth. Oops, I'm moving Prashta. I am trying to stealth over to here.
And you're invisible.
I am invisible. I don't
What
know
is
how
that?
that works on a stone golem, but I'm also stealthing.
Oh, I mean, it'll probably just give you a bonus. Invisible.
Well, I mean, if
Ability.
it's immune to magic, it might legit just see through it.
Oh, that's true.
It
is
might.
immune.
So that's why I'm saying I'm also sneaking around the corner and
so
using
I'm
all
gonna
these.
roll plus.
so it's
19?
immune. It's immune to being damaged by magic, but is it immune to the effects of
I
magic?
don't know,
Like,
man.
is
I mean,
it immune to
it's anti-magic.
so a golem is immune to spells and magical abilities other than its own, but each type of golem is okay.
Yeah, so it would
Yeah.
see you. But
I
so
think so too.
all right. So what are we
I'm plus 22 stealth.
against its perception DC?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let me get that up and running. See what we got, so I know what I'm dealing with. Perception. Okay, all right. You're plus what?
22.
20. Ooh. Ooh. You met it exactly.
Nice.
Okay. And so it does not see you.
Nice. That's what I wanted.
All right. So
Uh,
what's the plan for the rest of you?
I
Hold
think
on.
we're starting combat.
What? Hold on a second. What's 12 times 3 is 36 times another 6, 42 versus.
Okay.
Um,
God damn initiative, dude.
I don't
Nice.
think it can beat that.
Jeez.
I'll just roll for it. All
I'll
right.
take 31. I'll go first.
All right. So we're gonna get in the
So
combat
I have
now.
a question from you. It says it's harmed by cold and water. Is that on top of the damage it does? Because the damage I do on average from cold, yeah. What is harm? Like, what does harmed by mean?
So basically,
is it additional? Is it
it's
additional?
no. Yeah, no. So basically, what you do is
Is
if
it
it's
extra
an area
damage
of
or not?
effect, if it's an area of effect, right? It's 2d8. But if it otherwise, it's 5d10.
So it's still less damage than it would be.
Yep.
That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, that's what kind of damage you're doing. Oh, and another thing to note that you would have known, it is healed by acid.
So
So
let's not do acid damage.
It's not do acid.
keep that in mind.
Damn, now all my acid spells are gonna go to waste.
I know. Okay, we're all center. So Jaren, obviously you're stealthing. You're up first,
Well,
buddy.
we don't know when Prashta's going to go. He didn't roll.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
cross.
And you'd probably use
I'm gonna
Arcana.
do it as Arcana because like I was getting ready to cast spells.
Totally
Does that
fine.
make-
That makes sense. Hey everybody, we're about to have combat, so thank you for sticking around.
Woo!
Yeah, boy.
Wow,
My
so
dex-
Glacier goes last. Wow.
My dex is +4, so I don't know where if
Bad
that
guys
puts me.
always go first. Yep, that's the rule. Bad guys always go first. Players choose when they tie.
MFer. All right,
Mhm.
go ahead, buddy.
I'm actually waiting for it to do something
Well, Huber's
because like
up.
I don't know that that's a stone golem, right? As far as I know, that's just a stone statue.
That statue. Yeah,
I don't know.
it hasn't moved at all.
So I'm
right?
delaying.
So Hubert, I mean, what are you doing?
Have we heard anything about that little demon guy being in there?
I mean, you know he's in. I mean, you've heard he was in there. You don't know if he's still in there.
Okay, so we have no idea about that because then I am going to. I will. I don't want to hold my action because I have to wait. But I guess I'll hold my action.
Run in there and
'Cause-
beat its ass. What are you doing?
No, because the plan is the casters deal with the golem and we deal with the demons because we have the cold iron, right? So I know I'm hitting the demon, not the golem. I'm gonna hold my turn.
Okay. Well, it's its turn, and it. I mean, it would. The door is open, and it does see you guys there,
Beat their
but
asses.
yeah, it's gonna move. You hear it stomping, stomp, stomp, and it's gonna head to the door. Should find.
Oh, I didn't know it could see us. Okay,
Well, yeah, I can
Yeah, it's
see
good.
through that door. If you can see it,
it's just
can
because
see
it wasn't acting before. That's why. I
Because
thought
it didn't
wouldn't.
see Jaren. Jaren's invisible and stealthing. Oh well, I mean it doesn't matter. It's
But I mean,
why did I do that?
you learn something new every day.
It's gonna take 2 move actions to get to you, so and it's gonna come. Prashta, you ready for this?
Oh, damn! It's going straight for Prosh.
Yeah. Actually, because it can't really. Can it get to Bayshore? Because that's who it saw first. Ooh, it can.
Probably has reach.
It does, and so it's going to try to punch out at you, Bayshore.
Okay.
Here it comes, Bucko. Oh, let me make sure you guys can't see my rolls. I don't want you knowing that. 43 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. That let's see,
Crit-
43.
That's a
Yes, it
crit.
is.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
All right. So that's
Ugh.
going to be 34 points of
That ain't
damage.
so bad.
No. Let me make sure.
34 in total.
No.
I mean, you can take like what, 4 more of those? You're fine. 3 more, something like that. Fine. But opening these little
Oh,
Hershey.
by the way, you guys also so everybody needs to make a fortitude save. That's within 10 feet of it. So all of you down here.
Nope. Let's hope I don't roll terrible on this.
You
Wow.
have to. So he did not move into our spaces.
So I'm gonna use a hero point.
What?
Me too.
Actually,
He didn't move into our spaces.
What are you talking about?
An inexorable march.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the other one.
I'm gonna use my halfling luck actually and re-roll that. 28 this time. That's
Okay.
not great.
All right, Bayshra, you both use hero points.
Yeah.
I used halfling luck, so not a hero point, but
All right. Well,
ugh,
you all failed.
Did it
damn.
did it attack or did it use that
No.
ability?
So basically, here's what happens, right? As soon as it gets within
That's an
range-
action, Cody.
Yeah, this is an action. So this is its last action, right?
I
It
thought
moved
double
twice
moved
and hit
to get there.
Bayshra.
Oh, duh.
That's why
I'm
we're
s-
confused. That's why we're.
I'm sorry, I forgot this. Because it moved 35 feet, and not Unless, let me double check. Oh, in fact, yeah. So, all right, cool. It's its turn then. Prashta. Now this.
I'm going to go before Prosta.
Okay, get on in there.
I'm going to move here to put it in flank.
Ooh, Flanky McFlankerson.
Oh no! Now it's gonna be a problem for Prashta.
Why is that gonna be a problem?
You better
Is when
stay
you're
there,
gonna use
Prashta.
a cone spell.
Oh, it's fine. No, I'm gonna step back and because if it's an area, is it only gonna do 2d8 instead of like the 5d10?
If it's an area of effect, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit
so,
a
yeah.
33 flat-footed.
Flat-footed, you say? That'll hit, Buster.
I've already added my precise debilitations to this damage, so when I do it, don't cry
No.
if it ever comes.
Oh,
21 and
Ooh.
14. Is it affected by lightning?
It's immune to lightning.
Yeah,
All right, 35 damage.
35.
I'm going to hit
Alright.
it again. Minus 5. Whoops.
Oh, hold on here.
25 flat-footed?
That's a miss.
I'm done. No, I'll re-roll that. Fuck it, I got 3 hero points.
That's
I
even
know
more
that
of a
hits.
myth.
That totally hits, right?
What? Yeah, actually 18 is a secret crit.
Oh, okay.
Secret crit.
It does 0 damage. Secret
That's
crit.
right. Yeah, I mean, you feel your first shot didn't quite do as much as you had wanted it to, but hey,
It did 25 damage. Whatever.
yep. All right, and it is Baisha's turn. This thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Prashta,
whoa.
Prashta,
Prashta.
Prashta.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nah.
Right. So I'm going to spin around in a very graceful manner an elf step, which is a 5-foot step twice
Nice.
Ooh, nasty boy.
here, and I'm going to chuck 2 frost vials at it.
Okay.
And then that's going to be minus 5 plus 12 for a 20 on the first one and a 25 on the second one.
Both miss.
I'm gonna do a hero point on the first one.
Okay.
For 27.
Miss.
Fuck.
Damn.
Okay. End of
if-
turn.
Yep. All right. Now it's Baisha's turn.
Oh, you know what? Actually, it takes
Well,
splash
that's-
damage. It actually hold on, let me just make sure that like a frost file real quick. I think it still might take damage. Moderate frost file. Cold splash damage. It's going to take 2 cold splash damage, but because it's cold, it's going to take the 5d10.
That's gonna take oh yeah.
From
Its
two
splash damage is
attacks.
area damage, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it'd be area damage.
Oh, I guess it would be so 2d8.
Yeah, go ahead and give me roll that for me.
It's going to do that. It's going to take it twice. So I'm going to roll 48 for that.
That's fine. I'm okay with this.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, when I missed 22 damage.
All right.
Plus 2 for the 2 just natural splash damage, right?
No.
Those are that is the
These work
No,
under
but-
different rules.
Okay.
instead of
They
taking the
replace,
splash
yeah.
damage, it takes 22 damage.
I'm so tired of golems. There's too many rules for them.
Yeah, they're odd. So, but that's
Yeah.
the end of my turn. So
Okay.
I'll step
now
twice.
it's
Quick bomb.
Baisha's
Quick bomb.
turn. Now.
Okay, Bash is going to conjure up what looks like it's going to be like this massive, epic spear of ice, but it's just a snowball, and throw it at the golem.
Just a little,
which
little,
is-
little poke.
Yeah, which is a ranged attack.
think that might
spell,
provoke.
spell attack. It will
does,
provoke, yeah.
It does, yeah. It's gonna fist you in the face.
Does it
Oh,
have
Jesus. All right.
attack of opportunity?
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Let me double check here. Interactions. No, it does not.
Okay.
Right. Cool.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was another creature.
Okay, so my roll is 31 to hit. Does that hit?
31 to hit. Absolutely.
Cool. So it'll do, because it's not an area of effect; it's a targeted spell. So it'll do the 5d10.
Nice.
Okay.
Made sure of that. Sick. 24 damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was.
Wait. Yeah.
two-
Okay. So no. So you did the 5d10. Cool. 24. Nice.
That was 2 actions, and I'm going to move away from it now. Yeah. So 5, 10, 15. I think that's 35. Yeah, I'll go there. That's it. My
Okay.
turn now.
Cool. So up next is of course Jaren. You're back in the mix.
Nope.
Wait. No. Wait.
No.
When did you?
I go after the stone golem.
It's
Yeah.
Okay. So Hubert.
I just didn't move. I'm gonna step up to here, so I'm flanking with Jaren, right?
Yeah, you would
Oh,
flank
you-
from either two.
Okay, I'd flank from either two. I don't
Yeah,
know how this
if
works
a
anymore.
straight line goes through any square it occupies, it's flanked.
Then I mean,
just
I'd
learned
probably
that
take
today.
the smaller movement. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, I got another hero point from. I just saw that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Aw.
So step up. That's one action, and I'm gonna take 2 attacks against it. Boom, boom. Does
That's
a
it.
40 hit? Does that crit?
That does crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Flat-footed.
So, that,
I mean,
So then-
yeah, it crits either way.
so then that would be what? 21, 42 damage. But then I know it has resistance.
42. Let me make
I
sure.
don't know that it takes damage from Sonic because it's magic.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. So
It'd
how
be
much?
32.
So the 32, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I said 42.
Oh, I it sounded like you said 32.
So 32 damage, and then another hit against it.
And it's flat-footed till the end of your next turn.
Which
Oh,
is
that's
sweet
right,
for
yeah.
Jaren.
I mean, he's already flat-footed to me. So does a 22 hit flat-footed?
No.
It give me a DC 24 fortitude save, or it's deaf. So
But yeah, you missed.
I mean, is it immune to deafened?
yeah.
Yes, it
It
is.
could-
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
I
Rude.
don't know.
Actually,
All right,
hold
and that's my turn. 2 hits.
no, it's actually not.
No, that's not magic. That's just from getting clobbered in the ear from a 3-foot
Yeah,
tall halfling. I
it's
don't
not immune
understand.
to that.
Well, I mean, the deafen comes from the sound damage. The sonic
Oh,
damage.
then never mind. It's not.
Yeah, it
Alright.
doesn't matter. It's gonna pass a 24 anyway.
You don't know that. Good roll
I
one.
mean, it could fail. But then
Total roll one.
anyway, that's my turn.
Night, Chai. Love you. Night.
Kelly Chai.
Okay. Let's see here. Uh, okay, so, yeah. Okay. It is the stone golem's turn.
I yell between its legs. I'm like, well, Hubert, it was nice knowing you.
Oh, that's not nice.
What?
Who is it going to attack, Cody?
It is going to attack Hubert since you just slapped its
There we
shit.
go. Okay. That's the first time.
I gotta get out of here. Okie dokie. Let's see. What is it gonna do? It's gonna punch you right in the face. You like that?
No, not particularly, but go ahead.
Well, the first thing it's gonna do is everyone needs to actually make that fortitude save, and you guys, of course, get your hero points back that you already had. You
Nice.
need to redo.
That's within
It
10
was-
feet, right?
Still 10 feet
Yep.
range though.
Yep.
So I'm okay now.
I will take that 34. I'm glad with that number.
Oh, nice.
I'll take a 36.
Okay.
Always trying to one up him.
I'm
You
gonna
don't need to
re-roll
roll
that.
it, Preshta.
Oh, I don't need to roll it. Okay.
10
You're not
feet.
within 10 feet.
Okay.
Nope.
You guys are fine.
That elf step thing is fucking.
Yeah, it's the most powerful 9th level ancestry.
All right. So it is going to punch you in the
Unless
face,
you're a half
Hubert,
elf.
All right.
for 33.
For 33?
33 to
that,
hit.
That will hit.
All right. So that's 22 points of damage.
Ooh.
All right. I will put up my shield and take. No, I won't. I'll take the 22 damage. No, I'll put my shield up.
Pick
So-
one, Marcy, damn it. Pick
My
one.
shield is up, so I don't take 8 of that. So then that's what math? 22 minus 8.
14.
14.
You and the shield take 14.
Yep.
All right. And it is going to try to punch you again.
Okay.
27.
27 does not hit.
Okay. I rolled very low here.
Oh, don't tell us that.
Yeah, very low. Jesus.
It's not good.
Yeah, and then it's Jaren's turn.
I'm going to wind up for some super kill team squad.
Oh, that's rough.
38
Nice.
flat-footed.
Wow.
Yeah, 38 flat-footed is a
Mhm.
crit.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aw.
Oh, no.
9 and 13 is 22, 44 damage.
That's still not bad.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Make that 34.
Alright, well, I attack again. That is actually a 32 flat-footed.
That's just a hit.
You good, buddy?
That is going to be 27 damage.
Jesus, you guys are just slapping this thing.
Wow. How much easier does it deal with Gollum when it doesn't stop you from healing?
And then I'm going to
Oh
move
man, that was
away.
such a shit show. Yeah.
And then you run away.
Hoover's like, where'd everyone go?
Huh? Hello.
Hubert goes before it does. He's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. We got this. We got this. in the
I
bag.
will say, let's see here. Prashta, you're up.
I mean, I gained 2d6 sneak attack
Jeez,
damage.
I'm gonna re-roll that again. Fuck.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
Damn.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do Ray of Frost. Prash's got his staff in one hand. He chucks out a freaking alchemical potion of ice, and then takes both hands on the staff and aims it at him for 2 actions.
Ooh.
And
That's better.
that's
It's a lot better.
That's not
No,
that's a hit.
actual damage.
that's a hit. And that's gonna be it's gonna be 5d10.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Much better than 1d4.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
actually worse? Damn.
Oh my god!
Wow, that sucks.
It's bad luck. Bad luck.
Uh huh.
Still
Uh-huh.
alive.
Well, that's my 3 actions.
All
That was
right.
cool.
Hey,
That
we're
was-
dealing with
That's
it's
cool.
red. It's red. We're good. You did damage.
Dude, I rolled 15 on 5d10.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
tragic.
that's-
I'm not telling you that's not. That's miserable.
That's like 10 below average.
That's maybe you should carry your weight around.
Oh wow.
What did you say?
Damn.
What
What?
did you
I'm
say?
sorry. You're breaking up. My internet's going fuzzy.
Oh wait, you didn't
I'm
add
gonna punch you in your
-5 to
dick.
that.
It would be a 25.
Yeah, that'd be a miss.
And then I will actually. I still have 2
Okay.
hero points. Oh my god! Fuck me.
So
Oh,
let's
man.
get those hit points back.
Wait, what's up?
It's like he forgot to add the -5 to
It
the
was
first.
30 was actually a 25, I think, is
Yeah.
what Cody's saying.
Yeah. it would-
God damn. I'm sorry.
So after you shit all over his damage, he didn't even do that little bit. Way to go, Marshy.
Yeah. Look, it's the way
This is
the
your
world
fault.
works. It is my fault. You know
If
what?
you
It's my
hadn't,
fault.
if you hadn't been
I'm out of
talking
beer now
shit,
too. Anyway,
we
moving
went
on.
to the next turn, and it wouldn't have mattered.
It's okay. In the long run, it'll average out to average.
All right, so and now coming into view is to you guys is this guy right here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let me-
I don't see anybody. I'm looking. Oh, there he is. A Lurb. Who the
Whoa,
hell's
what?
Lurb?
Yep. But his turn's over. He's like, what do we have here? And it's Baishra's turn.
Lurb.
Awesome.
He had to use all of his movement.
Beja's just gonna do what works and throw another snowball. His second first level spell. That's amazing. Which is a what was that again?
Having a
Slash,
snowball fight, huh?
Yeah. 1d20 plus 18. Taking a long time to roll.
Yeah, it's a little sluggish.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's a miss. Oh,
Wait, no.
That's fine.
oh is it
29.
flat-footed?
Nope.
Oh yeah, it is flat-footed. No, for my crit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, or is it just until to your next turn? So that's a hit.
Awesome, cool.
Do it. Do it.
Oh man, that close.
Oh,
Hey.
Guess
hey.
It's
what?
close to average.
It had 21 hit points left.
Nice.
Ah, hey.
Good job, guys.
good job. Yes, preparation definitely worked in
Kapow!
that case.
And it crumbles.
We Batmaned it. Yay!
That's right. But
I'm finally pulling my weight as a wizard.
Yep.
now this guy, he looks, he's like, ugh.
Damn.
What's your movement?
30.
You have sudden charge, though.
Yeah, I do. I'm forgetting
Yes.
what characters have what. Let's. I guess it's still Baishra's turn. Yeah, Baishra still has something to do.
You have 1 action left, right?
Oh, okay, Beja's gonna move back to here.
Hubert.
I mean, I can't do sudden charge. That's stride
can.
twice.
You can stride, then sudden charge. An
You
opener
literally
has
said
to
I
be the
couldn't
first.
last time.
An opener has to be the first attack you make.
Well, then I was doing that. Whatever. Okay.
As far as I know, I'm gonna check that before I'm alive.
Yeah, because last time I tried to do that, you were like, and I was like, okay.
Let's see. Sudden charge. Fighter.
I mean, I could try. Oh, okay. I guess I'm leaving roll 20 on that.
You dash up to your phone, stride twice. If you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike.
No.
Nope. These maneuvers work only as the first salvo on your turn. You can use an open only if you haven't used an action with the attack or open trait yet this turn. So you can move and then sudden charge.
Cool.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I can move 30 feet and then I guess my roll 20's goofing up. What the hell? Okay, there we go.
And then move right up to him.
Yeah, it's just my
I got you,
buttons
buddy.
are going all over the place.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
I
it.
go up to him and I hit him.
Oh, you stinking poop face.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm assuming he looks hostile, right? He looks.
Oh
like
yeah,
he's a
no, he
slaver
look
kinda
at him.
guy.
Look at him. He looks. You know, he might be
Okay.
ruggishly handsome. Actually, not really. Gross.
His whole name is Lurb.
Yeah,
I
his name
can't
is
imagine
Lurb.
he's handsome.
Mama named me Lurb, cause she lurbs me.
I,
Wow.
I'm not surprised about that. I'll take a swing at him.
That's I'm almost
What was
certain
that
it's a
roll?
crit.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
Ah,
Wow, that's not a crit.
Nope.
He's got a 30 AC.
At least.
Are you sure that's not a crit?
My name's not Lurb for nothing.
Yeah, man.
Okay then. Jesus. That's only 16 damage then. He's got 30 AC? He had higher AC than the the golem had 30
No, the golem
AC.
had 30 AC. Yeah.
Yeah.
30's about right. We hit that
I
on it.
guess. No, it makes sense for like I mean,
Maybe you just
I
got
guess
heavy
my
armor. Your
AC is about
AC's
30.
29, Dick.
yeah. Look, I want to be frustrated. That's
turn?
my turn.
Leave me that.
No, it's not your turn. None of your turns, because also popping up out of here. Let me just make sure I get the movement here.
Man, I'm buzzed.
You're buzzed.
Why is that a bad thing?
No, it just means I want to
Let's
have one more
see.
beer, but I'm too tired to go down and get it.
Better hurry.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I'm too tired. I'm not doing it. I'm too
Uh,
tired. Lazy.
We still got an hour to go.
Hey, who called me a poop face, Marissa?
I called Hubert a poop face.
Oh,
Damn. Ouchies.
Yes, I would never call your husband a poop face. Pupe face.
No,
I
we
didn't know
call
she
him
was
a
still
we
listening.
call him a shitty face because we're
Oh, damn.
adults.
Yeah, no, I'm a little baby boy. You can't call me a
Hubert-
straight face.
Hubert, do me a favor and make me a will save.
Will
He looks
save.
at you and is like, "You're mine."
Is it a
And-
fear effect?
No, it's not.
Oh, is a
Charm
25
effect.
good enough?
That's a failure, buddy.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So, here's what happens to you. You are now in your
Use your words.
Your soul is enslaved.
Oh, this is bad.
So you can it's with the will save, of course. Slavery Demon can have only one. See here. I'm trying to if Slavery Demon kills. So target avoids. It doesn't actually tell me what it does. But I think I think it might be similar to dominate.
We love a spell that literally doesn't tell you what it
See,
does.
this is. I gotta go look at this fucking thing here.
What's this thing's
Page.
name? What is it?
It's not in the core rulebook. It's a Calavacus.
Alabacus, creature 10. What am I looking at so I don't read
It's
everything?
slave soul.
Okay, the demon, enslaved soul, living creature. Slave demon can only have one living soul at a time. Slave demon kills a creature with soul enslaved. The demon 20 hit points and soul is assigned to an eternity toil in the adding to the slaver's tally of souls. Oh. It's right there what it does. The target is enslaved and enfeebled 2 for 24 hours or until the slave or demon is slain, whichever comes first.
So
So
what?
I'm,
Is,
These are
I'm
the
enfeebled
A
too.
critical failure is as failure, and the target also suffers the effect of a failed saving throw against dominate.
oh, so you're
it's just
enslaved.
enfeebled. He's enfeebled 2
Okay.
for 24 hours until it's dead. So he's basically a -2 to hit and damage because that's what enfeebled does. Strength-based
Okay.
stuff.
Damn.
All right.
It's right
And
there.
now,
Does it not
now
say
it's-
that in the things?
Yeah, no, it does. I just
You
it's all jumbled on its sheet here.
Oh,
But
that's why I use easy tools.
I have easy tools open.
Well, you
I
should
don't
be
know.
using it, bro.
I know. It's your turn there, Jaren.
Good luck, Hubert. I'll tell your brother you fought bravely.
Oh no.
Not wisely, but bravely.
Damn.
Shit, I wanted to flank Lurb, but
You getting little flashbacks?
not really. I just don't want to get flanked myself. Alright, so I'm going to move and draw a weapon. I'm moved to here. I can stand there, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to draw Eclipse and throw it at Lurb.
Oh, not Lurb.
Yep.
You don't Lurb him.
Nope.
I'm going to crit.
You do crit indeed.
Nice.
I mean, that's just a crit either way.
Yep.
Just barely. Apparently.
Oh,
Damn, I rolled
Wow.
like shit for that sneak attack.
That
That
was
is
Literally garbage.
That's going to be 16 points of damage. Plus he is blind. And he's taking persistent bleed damage.
he's blind. You say?
Well, yeah, it's
Oh, that's
Eclipse.
neat.
Ah, for how long?
1 round.
Hold on. All right.
That's me.
Okay. Prashta.
Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now I can see what's going on. Okay, so they're that far away from me.
Yeah.
What did we? So Lurb was just a dude, right?
Lurb is just some dude.
And Kron was like didn't have any resistances or weaknesses that we remembered, right?
He's weak to cold iron.
Yeah, cold iron.
Okay, but not resistant to anything.
Not that you can tell.
Do you know what Prash's favorite spell is?
What?
Clairvoyance.
You know, come on.
Fireball.
Come on.
No, come on.
Sudden lightning?
No,
Magic missile.
fireball. So I'm gonna do a 5th level fireball, so it only hits those two. So it's gonna be like recessed a little bit.
Okay.
And it's gonna be fun. So the DC on the fireball is 29.
Reflex?
And it is
Yep.
a reflex.
Come here, Kron. Oh, there it is. Kron failed.
Nice.
It's good times, good times.
And now let's see about old Lurb. Lurb passed.
So half damage,
So what's the dammy?
32. So 16 for the pass and 32 for the fail.
Okay.
That was my level 5 fireball as it shoots from my staff of evocation and catches them on their backsides.
Oh,
The end.
Kron does not like to be reminded of hell.
No, well,
Good.
he's fighting the wrong party.
No, he likes hell, but still. All right, cool. It's Lurb's turn. Hubert Lurb is gonna do. He's got this big old great club that he's gonna just smash down on you.
Okay.
40 to hit.
That's not a crit if I put my shield up to defend myself. Not for block, but just defense.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal hit.
Okay, so it's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
And
Jesus,
you should block that.
I get no, because my shield's pretty roughed up from the
It would only
golem.
take 2 damage.
If it takes 2 damage, it's at broken.
Oh no.
Why wouldn't it have been? Would have been repaired though.
Not since the golem.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I'm good, but I'm not that good. I can do it in 3 actions, but
Yeah, and then he's gonna go after you again. He's like, ah.
Okay.
And then yeah, another great club. 27. No, excuse me,
Nope.
25. Yeah, it's a miss.
No.
All right, cool. Lurb is over.
Oh, Besha's gonna stride up next to. Oh, that's
I
I
the
mean,
wrong
no,
one.
he has
damage.
another, no, I mean, he does actually have another attack. I suppose I can crit fish.
Lurb. Well, finish that up.
He
Lurb's
doesn't do
bleeding.
it. Oh yeah, how much?
1 point of bleed damage.
All right, he doesn't like it. All right, cool. Go ahead, Beisha. Sorry.
That's okay. Besha's
Oh yeah,
gonna
he was
stride up.
also wait,
next to
Cody. He was
Krista.
also. I'm sorry, but
Oh,
he was
he's
also
blind.
blinded.
Oh,
Yeah.
here. What am I rolling?
You got to roll a 11 or higher on a d20 for those to hit. You did
Nope.
not. And the
So I
second
get
one?
my 10 health back.
So none of them hit.
Yeah, he only hit me
Doesn't
once.
matter.
Take it, Cody.
Thank you for keeping me honest, fellas. Now come kick my ass, Narcissa.
I'm gonna kick Kron's ass. Hopefully, if I hit, I'm gonna. Beisha raises her ritually decorated leg bone and points it
Oh.
at the demon and says, "Get fucked."
Oh, thank you for the follow, Brandon. Eats the booty. Oh god.
God.
Yeah, good. Good for you, bud.
Eat that booty, Brandon.
that's
Eat
right,
that
thank you.
booty.
Yeah, get me with that big bone. That's a
Is it
that's a miss.
20? Is it a miss?
Yeah.
Can I use my last action point to reroll that?
Sure. This is the
Awesome.
AC 30 club.
Damn. Hey.
There you go.
Excellent. So that was with that. It was my 5th level spell. I'm not changing that now. So that is 96 fire damage and 96 good damage
Oh.
Wait,
good
wait.
damage.
You get
Both
both
of
of
them.
those?
because it's a fiend. Yeah.
What
Wait, so
spell
you
is it?
also get 96 good damage?
Yep. Do you want me to do you want me to post the spell?
Yeah, let's see that.
Because it's heightened.
Oh, yeah.
What spell is it?
It's Searing Light.
That's normally a 4th level spell?
3rd. Normally a 3rd level spell. I've heightened it to 5th.
Right, man. Where have you been for 14 levels? Jeez.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow, yeah.
no,
So that
it says
right.
good 10. Does that just mean it does additional 10 damage?
Yep.
Okay. So this is your
was the
first
fire,
fire.
and then the
33
good
fire.
is
It's only if it's undead or a fiend. If
Hey,
it's a
thanks for
fiend, so it's going to be
subscribing, Brandon Eats the
destroyed.
Booty.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
that
you
was
very
the
much.
touch.
Eats the booty. Well, we're glad that you decided that you love us. You've taken time away from eating the booty to watch us.
I'm going to do Narcissa's math real quick, and that is 79 damage.
Nice plus 10.
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Hot
Well, that's
dog,
with
hot
the
dog.
plus 10. 79, yeah.
Yeah, nice plus 10.
Okay.
oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Actually, it's now called 96 due to the price of inflation.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I just did a lot of things. There.
Awesome. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Hubert.
I guess I'm just
Hubert
in
eats
this
the
fight
booty.
with Lerb. Even though
Get behind him, Hubert.
I'm not gonna move. He's gonna hit me. You get behind him.
You're a fucking pussy.
Oh.
If Benslow was
Okay.
here, he'd get behind him for me.
You know,
Benslow would be a
Hubert,
mile
you are
away.
a
the female
pussy.
sex organ does so much more work than the male sex organ, so I really don't find that to be a useful.
Oh, that's not a hit.
Lerb visits you in your sleep, John. He beats you in the club. That's a miss.
What is that roll? That is a 4.
Wait, what?
I'm going to use.
He doesn't like you interjecting about that, John. You're gonna get a Lerb visit.
I'm actually going to use my guiding luck.
Oh
Ooh, nice.
no!
So I get halfling luck specifically for an attack roll.
Did you get to re-roll this, huh?
Yep. -2 to this roll. 37 to hit.
It's
Can
not
you
a crit.
describe how the luck worked?
We have halfling luck, and then we have guiding luck.
Sorry.
Which is,
Like,
More
like flavor wise.
flavorful. Like what happens so that you
Yeah,
actually did hit this
Marshy.
guy?
Just like a little rainbow coming behind you, like a leprechaun.
Whoa!
it's like I'm slashing in such a way that he's obviously going to dodge it, but then he just like doesn't dodge enough, and I totally cut his like arm like really
Nice.
good. So he takes the initial damage, the 15 plus 6. What is that? 21 damage.
I mean, you're the college-educated kid. How much damage?
I'm a
is that?
theater
that's
major.
22 points of damage.
Ah, you're a theater.
Is that 22? No, that's
Oh no!
15 plus 6.
Oh,
is
yeah, I was
21.
looking at the other damage.
Yeah, they actually ask him to be worse at math.
No.
Yeah.
So Marshy, look at it this way: you got tipped $15 on your first table and $6 on your second table. How much money did you get tipped today?
Jesus Christ.
Not
Savage.
enough.
And you're still working on your screenplay.
And I'm still working on the screen.
Hey,
So
He
that
knows Matthew
33.
Capitacasa.
I do.
I
But that's
that.
besides the point. Glass Can Podcast.
We're gonna be opening for them on the 30th.
At PaizoCon.
That's right. We're going to
What?
PaizoCon.
I can't believe they're gonna
Nice.
let us be on PaizoCon. Like,
Yeah,
somebody
and-
fucked up.
Opening
These-
for Glass Cannon Podcast. of all people.
PaizoCon might legit go out of business after we're done.
Yeah, they're
He
like,
takes-
who the
Don't say
fuck are
that.
these guys?
Glass Cannon Podcast when you get to go on.
That's a hit. That's a dumb. Well, no, it's not a hit because of the -5.
Yeah.
He already
No,
had
no,
mine.
minus
five.
5's added in.
Oh, yeah, you do yours all weird. Why is it?
Because
oh,
that's just how it's easier for me.
I don't like
does
it.
it also affect my damage to the enfeebled? If it does, then I didn't take that into account.
Yes.
It does. So then
So it's gonna be
minus 2
minus-
to both
oh.
attacks. So -4 in total.
So he did.
Uh,
so he did 13 damage on the second attack,
Okay.
and that takes it all into account because I'm awesome like you.
Is there anything else I can do that's fun, wacky? Not really.
You move away from it.
Yeah, but then I mean, I could step, but like, I can't step in a way that's really great for you. I could step here, and then you get an easier way to get to him. But
But if you move away from it, it has to burn an action getting to you and can't fit or crit fish, bro.
I guess, but I
Yeah.
can also crit fish.
Well, you can.
And then you're not in flank. I'm trying to help you, man. We're trying to take this guy down.
I got this shit.
I want to do another fireball. Don't make a move.
Oh, presto.
I mean, you okay? I'll step back here.
There
That's what
you
I'll do.
go.
All right. Well, it's
Convincing me to play
Kron's
tactically. Gross.
Strategery.
Strategery.
So Kron, what is Kron gonna do?
He gets hit points if he attacks me, so he might want to come for me. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first things first.
Come, baby, baby, come, baby. what?
Boy. Yeah. He's gonna come step up to here and come right after you and start. He's gonna give you that look, that the big demon grin. And he's gonna fucking headbutt you with his horns.
Look at that
Cody,
big-
I also had a question. How many move actions did it take for him to come into the battlefield?
All three of them.
So he used all 3 actions and then used his.
No, and then his next turn. He was there for
Okay.
a while, bro.
Okay.
I just had him in.
making sure.
That is
Yeah, there.
true. He did say that he was there. and
I
then
was
it
just
the
making
next turn.
sure. Hey.
Yep. And
rules
then
lawyer and piece of shit.
that's right.
Don't you all know I'm the rules lawyer?
That's a 37 to hit, Buster.
37 does hit. It's not a crit.
Here, have some low damage of 20.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, god damn it! I keep accidentally pressing out of roll 20. But I'll add that.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Things.
What are you gonna say? It's actually a 50. Gonna lie? Gonna fudge your rolls?
No, I'm just checking the damage. Only if he kills you. But he's gonna certainly try.
Yeah, it's only if he kills.
He's gonna try one more time with his horns.
Okay.
That is going to be another 30. Excuse me, 34.
34 does hit.
It's gonna be 19 points of damage. I'm rolling like poo poo.
That's poo poo. I don't like that one bit. All right. No.
And he's done.
Very well.
Jaren.
I am going to reach up and use 2 actions to become invisible.
Okay.
Then I am going to attack Lurb.
Are you also wearing the boots of Elvenkind?
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
Yep.
Lurb.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Is that your last hero point?
No, I have one more after this. 40.
That's a crit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Lurb.
Flat-footed.
It doesn't matter. It's a crit.
You're attacking him with the sword?
Nope.
Or are you? Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. 9 and 14 is what? 23 plus 5, 28. So 56 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay.
And he takes more bleed damage
How much?
while on his turn, and he's blinded for a round.
Oh. All right. Well, it's
And I'm done.
Prosh this turn.
Does blinded do anything to their AC?
Yeah, they're flat-footed.
Okay, I'm going to do Hand of the Apprentice at Lurb.
Not Lerb.
Oh,
Oh
Nice.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's 30 points.
Oh yeah, that's 30 points of damage to Lerb.
He's hurting, buddy. You
And
can finish him.
And then a 3rd level fireball. So it's a DC 29.
Hand of the Apprentice is only one action?
Yep.
It's only one action.
Oh. Well, Lerb can survive this.
Can you though?
Yes, he
Can
Crit
can.
fail. Crit fail can always happen. And that doesn't hit Kron as well.
It hits Kron and Lerb, but no one else.
Lerb does not survive it.
Oh.
He failed.
And then what about Kron?
Kron. Almost critically failed.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, yeah, 19 is a critical fail. The DC is 29.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then it is a critical fail.
Ooh.
There we
Yay!
go.
Thanks for the bits. Megan is a nerd. We got.
Oh, we appreciate it. We're so glad that you can grace us with your presence.
I
We
miss
haven't
Megan
seen
as
you
a nerd.
ever.
Ever. Yeah, she doesn't
I
like us
know.
anymore.
She's actually the whole reason like I found you guys and stuck with you because
Oh,
she
you
was
know
awesome.
her?
I just saw her and I thought she was a great person. So
She's aight.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's cool.
Sleeping. Ugh.
ugh.
God. Ooh,
So yeah,
gross.
so that's 40 damage from that fireball on Kron, and as that fireball resolves, that sword comes back to my hand. And I flick down the blood off of it, and I'm done.
Nice.
All right, Beshra.
Beisha's gonna do another Searing Light 4th level this time against Kron. Damn,
That's
that was
he doesn't like you.
it just it just I guess just shoots past him in this big stream of ineffectual fire.
It
And-
just blows up a crate.
Is there an undead in the crate? Because that could be really useful.
There's what?
Is there an undead in the crate? Because that
No.
would take more
Yeah,
damage.
you just
No,
zombie
okay.
pop it like, and then you just kill it.
Okay. And I do have one more action. But I'll just stay where I am for now. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Artichokey. Hubert, you got a big nasty boy right here. What are you gonna do?
Dance around
his
him at least once.
Well, what? Huh? Why?
What?
Shift, guarded step, whatever it's called. Dance around him at least once.
Well,
to help,
let
to
me-
help
I'm
him.
gonna do my hits first because there's no way I'm going to get. Whatever. Also, my weapon is cold iron, so
Oh yeah, baby.
26 to hit does not hit.
That's
I
it.
doubt that.
However, because you missed him, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Well, wait, hold on. It's almost like I have hero points.
Oh, how many?
I have 2, so I'm spending 1. Don't worry about the damage for that. Oh, that's even worse. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. He's going to
Hit
go
me.
at you with his horny boys.
And he just has unlimited reactions to this shit, right?
He
Which-
can.
I-
See.
That doesn't sound right at all, but okay.
So basically, what he's gonna do is gonna attempt to disarm you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this thing. So here. So from my athleticism check against your reflex DC.
Yep.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
No
34.
penalties. With no
34
penalties.
does hit.
Is it a crit?
No.
So it's just like a -2 penalty to your next reflex save or something like that.
What's your reflex save?
27.
Ah. Okay.
It's -2 to your attack rolls, I believe.
But yes, it also makes it easier for him to try to disarm the next time.
So does that stack with enfeebled?
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah, because enfeebled is a status,
Yeah. Yep.
and this is a circumstance.
So-
All right.
Yeah.
All right, then go ahead and make your next attack.
At -9, go for it.
That minus, yeah.
-8 or some shit.
Shit. Is there a way I can, like, regain my holding on to the weapon? Is that a thing I can do?
Yes, you can spend an action to shift your grip,
Okay.
but that's an interact and manipulate action, so it would provoke if he's got another one.
Shoot.
I doubt he'd have more than one reaction per turn.
I'm double checking on this guy.
That doesn't sound right at all. Like
No.
having more than one
No.
reaction.
Some do.
Like,
No, I mean-
fighters get it super late in the game, but
Yeah, I have.
He's got
I can
3.
take. I can take 3 reactions, but two of them are to hit, and then one is just to raise my shield.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is to hit, one of them is to raise your shield, and one is for anything.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So I'm gonna step there, and I guess I'll take another hit at -4. I will miss. That's not even a question, but hey,
Probably.
-2.
Already at -4.
20,
I mean,
yeah.
at least probably a pretty good roll too. A 7? That ain't bad.
Yeah,
7.
yeah. No, yeah, he doesn't get it anymore. You got lucky, punk.
Okay. Well, that's my turn, I guess.
Cool. Well, it's his turn. He is going to what is he gonna do? Yeah, you know what? He is going to guarded step away,
Okay.
and then he's dimensioning door out of here.
Oh,
These bitches with their fucking dimension door.
And he
Swear on
just-
me,
It's
Mom.
not like it can move far though.
I mean,
Yeah.
let me see how far. He's doing it at a 5th level,
Go a
so he
mile.
can go a mile.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Because last time it was only within sight.
Yep, he's
Lower-
gone,
Lower level spell though.
and you're out of combat.
God damn it.
You see him like grin at you before he leaves. This big old grin.
we
For a
will
bunch
get
of
them.
sadist demons, they seem to be a bunch of cowards.
Are we missing something? Wasn't there supposed to be something else in here to fight?
What? No.
Golem, the dude, and
Demon.
demon.
Yep, that's it.
Well, that demon's not coming back.
No.
I mean, not for now.
Never. He'll never be back.
Let's search for any slaves that might be penned up and for any more information.
Well, look, I know the door to the north is going to lead to that little hallway. So, what about these doors?
Oh, those doors. I mean, yeah, they're locked, but you guys. I mean, I'm just gonna lock everything here for you because it just leads out. These
Oh, to-
all just leads out.
Docks. Are there any ships out there?
Nope.
Where else is there doors?
Okay. Where are we going?
What about this door? That also lead to the hallway?
Oh, where's Tinker?
Which one?
One by me?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, it just leads into there.
What about these ones way over here? Outside as well?
Yep.
All right, I guess we begin searching it like what's the saying? Search it like a Spaniard.
So you want to? So we'll go through, tell you everything you get. Obviously you're gonna be doing detect magic there, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll open up all the doors for you.
Okay.
All right. So, oop, boop, boop. All right. So the first thing you check the hallway, right, and you detect the magic in there. You're gonna find. Actually, let me see here. Okay. Cool.
I got the party loot open. I'll edit.
Oh, you're cool. So Jaren, you're finding a pouch, like this exquisite silk drawstring pouch. Looks like it could be worth something. Let's see here, and you also find a magical item in here, Prashta.
Okay, tell me more.
It's something called an. Oh no, yeah. Let's see here. No, that is the pouch. Yeah, that's the pouch. It's called an emerald grasshopper.
Oh, the pouch is the.
Yeah, it's.
Is it a brooch or a pouch?
It's a pouch.
Pouch, emerald grasshopper.
Grasshopper. So what this is a metal. Well, hold on. Oh, it's
It's a
in the
talisman.
pouch.
Got
It's in the pouch. Yeah. So it's a studded with emeralds. Is usually clasped to the legs of a suit of armor. When you activate it, it exceeds at the athletics check. You leap up to 50 feet vertically and 10 feet horizontally. If you successfully critically succeed, you leap up to 75 feet and 20 feet horizontally. Pretty cool, huh?
Thank you for the raid, Psyche Siren.
We
appreciate
23
that.
big peoples.
My
Hope you all
goodness.
hang
Hello.
out. Woo!
Yeah, hang out. We're
Yeah.
doing loots.
Did you hear, Psyche Siren, that we're gonna be opening for Glass Cannon Podcast?
We're going to
PaizoCon?
Paizo. We're playing at PaizoCon on
PaizoCon.
Paizo's Twitch.
Oh Jesus, not Paizo's Twitch.
I know it's
You
crazy.
better have heard.
I know. All right. Let's see
All
what
right.
else. So you check out this warehouse. There's just a bunch of crates and stuff. There really doesn't seem to be anything worth taking.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really find anything at all. But however, you do come to the over here.
Just shift click.
Boop.
You didn't shift click.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Boop.
Hold shift and then click.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
He's
doing
fucking
it.
it up.
I'm doing it. Shift clicking.
Gotta hold shift and then hold click, doofus.
That's what I'm doing. I've been doing that for like
Yeah.
I'm continually to do it, all the way to the right end of the room.
Okay.
Okay, right in the room.
Oh, hold on. I'm in the wrong layer.
There we go.
Where? Do it again.
Whoop.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So manacles, got it.
Yep. So you do see that. So this area has large slats of wood, iron chests, and stout barrels stacked here, shelter the southeast corner of the warehouse from view. Several manacles hang from the wooden slats and several above the floor. But there is a man that is manacled to the wall.
What?
Yep.
Is he injured?
He does look a little roughed up. He doesn't look like particularly hurt, but he's pretty roughed up.
I would give him one of my alchemical healing potions just to like give him a little bit of a zhuzh.
A little bit of the old juice.
The Juicy McDucey.
And then like wink at, like kind of nod at Jaren at the manacles and ask this man who he is.
You see, he's this red-headed
Stepchild?
Fucking gingers.
yeah, he's just this red-headed man, halfling. Oops, I spelled his name wrong. I'm gonna give you a little picture here. He's like, oh my goodness, thank you. He's like, I'm hunting Vosht. Can you help me get out of these?
I don't know. Does a 35 get him out?
Yeah, he gets him out.
Of course. Of course, I can get you out of there. I don't know.
Look at those sideburns. Those are fucking legit.
I don't know what god or goddess you pray to, but Jaren answered your prayers this time.
I pray to Desna.
Prosh just starts laughing and goes sits in the corner, and tears come down his face like the hubris of that.
You see this. You see this man. He looks really upset. He's like rubbing his wrist. He's like, Desna, help me. But I told them everything. Everything. I've wrecked the Bellflower network. They'll be going after all my friends. They're doomed.
Wait, is this a halfling?
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
He
They're
did. They did say that. Can I roll society or something for the Bellflower Network?
Sure. He'll probably tell you all about it, but yeah.
It's the Underground Railroad.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. Yeah.
If I know what it is, I'll get out of the corner and go. come listen to him.
They try to rescue like slaves and stuff like that. So yeah, he's like, they're all doomed. How horrific! How unthinkable of me! Please. He grabs at your at like your shirt or like your body, your shirt, whatever you got hanging around. And he's like, they're all doomed. You need to save them from my betrayal. Their blood will be on my hands.
Where are they?
He's like, you can help me.
Of
Not
course
if we
can
don't know
help.
where they are.
He's like, yeah, I'm sorry. They've been. Yeah, they tortured me, but not physically.
I don't think
That
that's what
demon.
I don't think that's what we ask. Where are
I know
they?
he's like, please just give me a moment. He's like,
I shake him a little bit. Come on, man, focus. Come
Yeah,
on, man, focus.
Well,
Focus.
there's 3 different locations I told them about.
Go
Where's the
on.
nearest?
There's Long Road's Coffee House,
Okay.
which would probably be the closest.
Yeah, coffee house. Got it. Makes
There's
sense.
Kite Hill,
Tide Hill. Yeah. Okay.
and on the very end of town is Lady Doker's School for Girls.
Can you just
School for girls, you say?
say them again real
Yes.
quick?
There's Kite Hill. He said, yeah,
The coffee house and the school
yeah.
for
So
girls.
Kite Hills is our message dispatch site. That's where we run all messages through. And then when we meet, it's actually at the coffee house, Long Road's Coffee House.
Okay.
And that's the closest. And then of course there's the safe house at Lady Docker's School for Girls.
What is your code word for emergency and to scatter?
Butternuts.
Butternuts it is.
Nut
Yeah,
butter.
He's there was at
Very
least
good.
a
Scratch
dozen.
that.
There was a dozen of them here before, and they must have already left to go take out my friends and all the hard work we've done. We're abolitionists, you see. We work to free these poor people who've been taken in the slave trade, even though it's illegal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll save them.
Yeah, I appreciate
What will
it.
happen? Find out next time on.
But and their leader is Laszlo. Now I don't know if she's in Cantargo still, but she's one of the worst. And she had this Kelishite man, a spellcaster of some sort. He seemed quite nasty. So I would also watch out for him.
Good to know.
We should get going if we were to save them.
Yes, please hurry. And I don't know if I can ever show my face to them again.
Well, while all this was going on, I am going to medicine those that took damage, which I believe is Bashra and Hubert.
Yeah, and he also has some
Yes.
more
Yeah.
information about these particular locations that'll be useful to you guys. He said he knows that the Long Road. So he tells you that the Long Road's Coffee House is this famous cafe owned by Larry Longroad. She's a public figure and a secret Bellflower agent. He told as much the Scarlet Triad. But he says that you need to visit. You need to visit that as soon as you alert Nolly.
Okay.
All right. Well, and and he
Wait,
says
we have to. Who's Nolly?
Nolly is the she's a leader in the organization. She's organizing an event on Kite Hill. It's a kite flying contest.
Okay, so is he telling us the order to go in? Is that what you're saying?
No, he says you need to alert Nolly and then go immediately to the coffee house.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kite Hill Coffee House. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Basha looks down at the little man and says,
And I'll go with you to this so that she knows to take you serious.
okay.
Butternuts.
Did you heal 26, Bashra?
I did, yep. Sorry, I did the thumbs up, but you might have been looking at someone else.
And then he's going to tell you about the School for Girls.
Mhm.
It's a private boarding school whose headmistress is also a secret ally of the Bellfire Network, Lady Doker
Nice.
herself. Talented spellcaster, but yes, basically you're gonna need to gain the trust before she'll ever trust you, guys. She's not gonna just believe you outright.
Okay.
So she's probably gonna be the last place you hit up.
Not even with the code word and everything?
No, we don't really have a code word. I just made it up. I'm scared.
Oh my god, okay.
It's okay, Hundy. It's okay.
Cool.
It is almost
1:16 in the morning.
1:16.
I think that's a great place to call it.
Mhm.
But yeah, we do appreciate who all stuck around. it's been a good time, good battle with the old demon boy in Lurb. But yeah, if you guys like what we do here, you can definitely come back tomorrow. You'll see James and Marshy. James is going to be running Extinction Curse, the other AP for Pathfinder Second Edition. That's at 7 Central Daylight Time. And then if you like Paizo stuff, again, you can check all of the Roll staff. Myself, Marshy, Corinne, Bevan, and James being GM'd by Philip. You'll see him tomorrow on Extinction Curse. We're playing Starfinder on Fridays at 8 Central Daylight Time. And the biggest thing, of course, is May 30th at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You will find us playing PaizoCon.
Also, if you've been watching my Extinction Curse game, on Tuesday of this week, Roll20 is getting the first 2 books of that ready to go. You can purchase those, run your own Extinction Curse. Everything will be done for you. Dynamic lighting, monsters, stats, traps, the whole 9 yards. As my wife dies in the corner over there, you may be hearing. Yeah, with that said, man, we would like to also thank Roll20 once again for, being such gracious hosts, sponsors, and putting our names forward for PaizoCon. We don't know why. I mean, we love Roll20. For some reason, they like us, and we don't know why. We think we're terrible. We think we're terrible in a good way, right? We think we're just an absolute train wreck that you come to laugh at while we play, and that's kind of what we're going for. So,
Hey,
that's what I'm going for. I think the rest of them are just plain bad.
you can't stop watching a train wreck. That's all we need.
It's very true.
Rasha is affronted.
Yeah.
So with that said, man, we're gonna get off here. I got White Castles to eat. Cody's been yawning for like 2 hours, so he's probably just gonna pass right out.
I'm going to eat cake.
Narcissa's day just got started. She's probably gonna go hit the town. I don't know what Marshy's gonna do. He's a poor college kid, so I don't know. Probably
Maybe
eat an
eat,
edible
like-
and
Maybe a couple
Maybe.
of grains of rice.
That'd be nice. Maybe make
Yeah.
more slutty brownies.
eat some ramen and take a couple of
That'll be my
edibles.
budget for the week.
John's gonna go
Okay.
do Dr. Daddy things, whatever they do.
Sleep.
No,
Doctor
you don't get to
Dad.
sleep when you're a doctor and a daddy. Come on, man.
I'm only one of those right now. So
Well, there you go.
But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 Central Daylight Time for Extinction Curse.
thanks everyone.
Fun.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.